Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Monday, April 3rd, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $, ORION, NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Seattle Mariners live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. So we're going to get first pitch started here in just a minute or two. I'm ready to go. Let's start it off with the beautiful thumb. You know, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to put in that grind, make things original and unique. And I was going to end up using like, you know, straight up player photo or maybe an action shot, but I saw these and I was like, ooh, this is an opportunity to be able to do something kind of unique and different. And it turned out really well. So I'm really happy with how it came out. We got the Angels. We got the Mariners. Let's fucking go, baby. Starting lineups for our Seattle Mariners. Leading off for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Batting second, Ty France. Batting third, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting fourth in cleanup, Eugenio Suarez. Batting fifth, A.J. Pollock. Batting sixth, Sam Haggerty. Batting seventh, Tom Murphy. Batting eighth, Cooper Hummel. Batting ninth, J.P. Crawford. And on the mound for us, our second best or maybe third best pitcher overall, the rookie from last year with Julio, George Kirby. Let's go, baby. The lineup. Let's go. We got this. And then for the visiting Los Angeles Angels, leading off is Taylor Ward. And let me actually switch up the logo and give him the proper due. There we go. Let's do that. So leading off, we have Taylor Ward. Batting second, Mike Trout. Batting third, the OG Shohei Ohtani. Batting fourth, Hunter Renfroe. Batting fifth, Jake Lamb. Batting sixth, Brandon Drury. Batting seventh, Gio Urshela. Batting eighth, Luis Rengifo. Batting ninth, Logan up and on the mound, Reed Detmers. Let's go. I am ready to go. Let's get it, baby. And obviously, we got the championship game that's on right now as well. I feel college basketball, as far as having the lower schools, it really hurt March Madness. It's cool that we ended up getting, like, you know, these underdogs. But when you don't have, you know, Alabama or Houston or Kansas, a lot of people don't give a shit. You know, like right now, you know, we know UConn more than likely is going to win it all. But it doesn't give you that, like, oh, my God, I have to watch this. You know, popped up on the second pitch. See if Julio's got it or Teoscar. One away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't give you that, oh, my God, I have to watch this right now. It's kind of like if I watch it, cool. If not, it's not a big deal, which is kind of unfortunate. And obviously with LSU and Iowa, the women's, obviously, Final Four was better than the men's Final Four. I don't know if I'm going to be saying that often, but, you know, LSU, congratulations to them. Obviously, a few people have gotten some comments, you know, based off the you can't see me and the, you know, but again, you know, people are going to talk shit. People are going to make, you know, their little assumptions with everything. But hopefully the championship ends up being halfway decent. And we got our Mariners here. You know, the record is 1-3. But we got to be able to get a win tonight. Let's go. And then obviously WWE got sold with a partner company with UFC. So now they're going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. As long as things don't change on creative, that's good. And I haven't watched any Monday Night Raw following WrestleMania. Here we go. Sarah's in the building. How are you? Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. No worries. I have been seeing some of your posts, and I know that you have been going through some, you know, mental health things, and hopefully things will slowly get a little bit better for you. You know, and anytime you come in here, if you have the time, even if it's for a little bit, I guarantee you'll feel a little bit better. We can talk, you know, baseball, basketball, football, and kind of, you know, get you back on track. So glad to hear that you're doing a little bit better. Trout with the chopper. God damn it. Obviously, you already know Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. Nice job. Come on, Kirby. Let's go, baby. Come on, George. We can't be giving up too much, you know, to this lineup. And this is kind of a weaker lineup for us here today. So, but I do hope everyone is doing a little bit better. And anytime you're in the room, it makes things better for us overall. So Daniel in the building. What to do? All right, come on, Kirby. Top of the first, 0-0. Runner at first. Mike Trout, one away. And up at the mound, you already know who it is. It's the truth. It's my boy, my cousin, Shohei Ohtani. 273 average, 34 homers, 95 ribbies in 157 games, and he can get you 10 to 20 wins on the mound. There has not been a baseball player in existence besides Babe Ruth that's put up these type of numbers. And honestly, as a pitcher, Shohei's better than Babe Ruth. But as far as hitter, we already know what Babe Ruth is. But Shohei is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Facts. Now, he'll get his MVP at some point before his career is over. Pitch is low, 1-2 count. Chopper, get the double. Damn it, he couldn't get it. 2 away. That's it. We got Ohtani out of there. Can't keep that Angels in the corner too long. Can't be too nice. We're 1-3. I'm trying to show a lot of love, when both teams and everything. But fucking A, when you're 1-3, the Guardians are a good team, period. So I already knew that was going to be tough. I hope to go 2-2, but that's what happens when you go with like your best pitcher, Luis Castillo, and then you go to a booty pitcher in Robbie Ray, and now he's hurt. Then you go to a good pitcher in Logan Gilbert, but then he loses. And then we go to Marco Gonzalez, who's a scrub, and he sucks. And then now we go to our third best pitcher, who might actually be our second best pitcher, in George Kirby. I don't really know. I mean, between Luis Castillo, Logan Gilbert, and George Kirby, I like Kirby the best just because he came up in our system instead of like trading, for a guy to come over like Castillo. But I know he's probably the third best. Gilbert and Castillo are better, but George is coming, and I like him a lot. That's why I like, as far as like my favorite players, little dribbler, get him. Got him off the bounce. Let's go. But it's always going to be Julio for me, big dumper Cal Raleigh, and then I probably would go, maybe George Kirby is my third. There's just certain players that, you get attached to, and that is big facts. All right, let's go to the bottom of the first. Let's get it, baby. We didn't give up any runs, so that's good. And this is definitely not our strongest lineup for sure. All right, let's go, baby. SmackDown. Yeah, I don't got no money, so not going. But I imagine I would assume there'll be a few people that will reach out to me saying that they're going to be going down there. So Ray and Bunny versus Dom and Priest at Backlash in Puerto Rico. Yes, and rest in peace. Yes, rest in peace to my guy. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate, anytime with, any news between like Luke and Butch, those are memories for me. They never were, big time champions. They weren't really popular. It was just kind of a gimmick, with the arm movement, licking each other's bald heads and, just, going crazy in the ring. I still have the action figures, I got 2 sets of them. It's sad, as you get older, a lot of your favorites that you used to watch, whether it's baseball, basketball, football, hockey, or wrestling, they get, they pass away, they get a little older. And then obviously with, Sami Zayn, just want to touch on obviously WrestleMania, since Sami Zayn could have been like one of the all-time faces, they don't give it to him with Roman. Then you got obviously Cody Rhodes, another all-time face. These guys are peaking at like all-time face reaction like Daniel Bryan, right? It's like you haven't really seen that kind of love. So what that kind of tells me is that, they're either waiting for someone bigger, like a Seth Rollins, who's someone who's a company man, a Randy Orton. But I hate to say this, and I don't know if this is going to happen. And this is me just, kind of throwing it out there. But what happens if it's MJF in 2024 when he comes over to WWE and MJF beats Roman? That's going to give them a shitload of ratings, because you got to think about it, unless he, signs back with AEW. But what a better way to go from champion in AEW. I mean, that we're waiting a whole nother year. I don't think anyone wants to see Roman with the belt for 4 years straight. But just think about that for a second. If it doesn't drop, if he ends up coming over, and we end up getting MJF versus Roman, that could be it. And obviously with with Triple H and everyone else, and obviously the selling to the partner company, I know that's a long ways out, me drawing this storyline out, but if MJF does sign and Roman still has the belt, I bet you that will be the person he drops it to, try to capitalize off ratings, because MJF is a bigger star than Cody. You know what I mean? And that's facts. I would like to see Seth Rollins beat Roman, personally. That's who I want, because I think he's underrated. But I had a feeling Sammy and Cody, it's just kind of a ratings thing. They don't really feel strongly about those guys to give them, Roman's spot. But MJF, that's a whole nother story. Walked him. We walked Julio. Let's go, baby. Nice job. Let's go. I mean, like I said, I hate for it to be dragged out that long, if that happens. But again, as months pass, if Roman keeps retaining and it goes further and further into 2024, I'm telling you, the MJF possibility could come true. But I hope that they don't drag out 2 titles with Roman for 4 years. How ridiculous would that be? But they had opportunities with Sami Zayn on Daniel Bryan's status. Nope. They could have done that. Oh, Cody Rhodes, maybe even slightly higher. Nope. So obviously, if they're not going to give it to those guys, it's got to be a company man, someone that's never been to AEW or never really left. So maybe Seth, Randy Orton. I don't really know where they're going to go, unless they keep bumping up Gunther and he's the one that ends up beating him. That's another possibility. But yeah. You can't ever trust what they got going on. And especially if Vince, I don't know if you guys saw the pictures today. Big swing and a miss. 2-1 count on France. But he has his hair dyed, his eyebrows dyed, and he's got this kind of like Hitler mustache kind of going on. Weird. You know what I mean? And he doesn't look natural at all. And it sounds like he's still going to be having his fingerprints on things. So I assume a lot of disappointment for a lot of wrestling fans, because again, that could have ended off a perfect night where we were like, yeah, WrestleMania was like maybe a 9 or a 10. But then after that, it definitely left, you with that bad taste in your mouth. Like every fucking pay-per-view that Vince runs, it's like everything can be good. And then at the very end, you just make it like disappointing. And you never give what the fans really, really want. So sad. Finley in the building. Mike in the building. How are you? There we go. $5 dono early on, and that will help us. Thank you so much. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. 95 to go. Thank you so much. $5. Let's get to a hundo. Isn't it? I saw it and I busted up laughing, and I saw him on the TV and I was like, dude, it's one thing to like dye your hair and your eyebrows, but the mustache, it looks weird. It doesn't, I don't know. I don't know if he's going through like Gomez, Adam's Family phase or what he's trying to do, but the color is too dark. It would have looked much better if it was just gray, but Vince is trying to be handsome and he's trying to give you this look, but the look ain't working. And especially when in your eyebrows and your mustache and your hair are like 5 shades too dark for your skin, and it looks apparently colored and fake. It's not like a little bit colored. It's like way like someone in the salon or whoever did it for him was like, this looks great on you, honey. No, this shit don't look good. This is the most like cringy look I've seen for Vince. But again, maybe it just had something to do with the selling of WWE to, the parent company popped up. Ty France. 2 away. Damn it. All right. Next up, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, baby. Yeah, so lots of stuff going on. WrestleMania overall, day 1 was probably a 9. Day 2, probably after the ending, was an 8. So overall, probably an 8.5. But they had a chance to make it like a 10 or like a 9, depending on how they ended that. 9.5 if they would have ended with Cody. But again, I was talking to Lenny D. And, they had an interview on, someone on TikTok that had with Seth Rollins had a problem if Cody were to be, in the match and to win. Because I get it. He's a guy that's been undervalued for 5 years. If anyone, should be the guy, it should be Seth, or someone of that, prominence. And obviously they're just banking on the ratings of him creating himself into a new star in AEW and going there. But you drop the ball. You drop the ball with Sami Zayn. You drop the ball, which could have been like a Kofi, Daniel Bryan moment. Nope. You could have dropped the ball even further with Cody Rhodes. You did. So it's got to be someone else. Seth Rollins, Gunther, someone, waiting in the wings, or they'll just fucking wait and say, fuck you, and it'll be MJF in 2024. Because the build-up and the hype for that would be fucking insanity. You know what I mean? Especially if AEW and MJF has the belt still, and then, drops it, and then goes to WWE, and then wins it over there. Stolen base. Let's go. Let's go. Julio with the stolen base. That's my guy. Baller. Let's go. 2 away. We got to get into running scoring position here. Nice job, Julio. From the Spider-Man comics, yeah. Do-rag Vince, yeah. For real. Come on, Suarez. And obviously I'll, call the game pitch by pitch, play by play. But got, a lot of things going on right now. We got the championship game with the selling of WWE. Suarez! Yes, it's fair. Go, go, go. Julio scores. Run your ass off. Suarez running like Forrest Gump. Woo! Let's go. Stand up double. 1-0 Mariners. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We need to definitely win this game. We're 1-3. Nice job. Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Go M's. Let's get it. All right, bottom of the first, 1-0 Mariners. 2 outs, runner at second, Suarez. AJ Pollock in the box. And I don't think we have a whole lot of confidence in AJ, but hey, anything is better than a lot of the other guys that we got. And the sad thing is this lineup on the back end is kind of terrible. Pollock, Haggerty, Murphy, Hummel, fucking A, dude. 4 guys that we can't really count on. It's like we got 5, Julio, Ty France, Teoscar Hernandez, Suarez, and JP Crawford. And then we got 4 guys in the lineup that are kind of probably going to be ass. If they do anything tonight, we have a chance. But this is the weakest lineup of the year, hands down. No big dumper. We got a lot of guys missing out of the starting rotation here. Come on, AJ. 2-1 count. Pitch is high and inside. 3-1 count. I'll take a walk. We'll take as many walks as we can from a lot of these guys. That's for sure. Hasn't had a full match since 2002. And we walked him. There we go. There we go. Let's go, baby. AJ Pollock, and like I said, out of all the guys that would possibly play DH tonight, he's playing left field for obviously Kellenick, right? But he's probably the best one to put in that spot unless we have others that can do it. It'll probably be, Sam Haggerty's, got the speed and whatnot, but AJ gives you the, kind of the leadership and kind of the knowledge, but I don't know. I mean, I like Sam Haggerty. I do like Tom Murphy when we have a chance to get him in there. The stats sometimes don't say what he does, but I do like him as the backup catcher to Cal, Big Dumper Raleigh. Cooper Hummel, he's not very good, but I guess out of all the guys that we've had at the DH, I mean, obviously La Stella as well, it hasn't been pretty. But maybe we can get something going here with Sam Haggerty. Let's go, baby. First pitch, right down the middle for a strike. Mariners 1, Angels 0. First game in the set. We're fucking 1-3. Terrible. Guardians beat the shit out of us. Bottom of the first. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Detmer's on the mound. Haggerty in the box. 0-1 pitch. Haggerty! Oh, damn it. Right to him. 1, 2, 3. Damn. Oh, we left him stranded. But at least we took the lead. And nice job. Suarez with the nice double. And then we had Julio get in. So let's go. I'll take a 1-0 lead early. And let's go to the top of the second. Anybody watching the college championship game? That's sad, you know what I mean? Because normally I would do probably the championship game over a regular season Mariners game, but honestly, I just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like obviously with Iowa and South Carolina, that was more interesting to me. LSU Iowa is more interesting to me. I'm just not invested in the players or the game, honestly. Like I wish I was. I'll take a peek here in a second, but it's like, I think we all know that UConn's going to win, but it doesn't, like nobody's really like excited. It's like we already know UConn's the best team. And yes, the underdogs have been winning all tourney long. But it's going to come down to a point either in the Final Four of the championship that the better team's going to win, and that's going to be UConn. And right now it's 26-14. So, not a lot of, just like, special aura about the game. So it is what it is. And plus, like I said, I'm going to try to do as many Mariner games as possible because this might be the only thing that could help the channel grow further. We did pretty good last night on WrestleMania. We hit 2,200. So that's awesome. So we did good there, but wrestling events are only once a month. So I got to be able to find something. NASCAR numbers are tremendously down, and I might have to start skipping some NASCAR streams until maybe the viewership picks up. It looks like NASCAR in general for all streamers is way, way down. I don't know why. Is it because Chase isn't racing? The races have been good. But it's, I got to be able to make a business decision, if I'm going to be taking all this time with the photos, with the thumbnail, and we, barely have anybody coming through donating or showing up. Sometimes you got to switch it up. And so I might have to just switch it up to doing Mariners if they're on. But if NASCAR is on and Mariners are on late, I can always push myself and try to do 2 streams. But, time is money. When you're a full-time, YouTuber, no one wants to go for 4 or 5 hours and you're at $5 and no one's showing up. You know what I mean? Popped up. Jake Lamb. God damn it. All the way to the wall. Are you kidding me? Fucking Jake Lamb. Get out of here. All right, Jake, I see you. Nice job. Fucking stand-up double for Jake Lamb. Get the fuck out of here. All right, next up, Brandon Drury. All right, come on, George. Enough of you, Drury. We got to put up Kirby on here. That's what it's about. Come on, George. Let's get it, baby. Big swing and a miss. Nice job, George. Yeah, like I said, out of all the players on the team, it's like, I think I'm going to go Julio, Big Dumper Cal Raleigh, George Kirby, and probably Suarez. Those are probably my top 4 based off personality and energy. 0-1 pitch. Fuck, they're hitting the fuck out of George tonight. Fuck. Holding Jake Lamb up at third. 1-0 Mariners, top of the second, no outs, runners on the corners. Come on, George. We're already fucking 1-3. Gilbert lost. We already know Marco Gonzalez and Robbie Ray are dog shit. We can only count on fucking Castillo, Gilbert, and Kirby. Come on. We can't be losing this shit. We have to go to, like I said, it's a long season, but there's a lot of good teams that are struggling early on. And obviously the hitting and the pitching needs to be better. Come on, George. Yep, UConn by 12. 13 now. It's not even, I wish I would say it's worth watching, but, I don't think anyone on planet Earth thought San Diego State would be able to keep up or win. Sometimes the Cinderella story is going to end. And it's not like UConn is like, oh my God, they're so good. Out of all the teams in the tournament, what is UConn, honestly, a top 12 team? There was probably 11 other teams that are better than them, you know what I mean? But they got there, and they're going to end up getting a title. So pitch is low, 1-1. Gio Urshela And I even took the time to get photos even of every person on the other team as well. But the funny thing is, with all these new guys like Jake Lamb, Brandon Drury, Gio Urshela, a lot of the photos that they have, they don't even have them in the fucking Angels uniform. They have them in a bunch of other older uniforms. And if they do have an Angel uniform photo, it's dog shit. So Angels, take some more pictures of your shitty players so I can put them on the fucking screen. So I don't have to put up old pictures from the previous team like this one or this one or this one. I mean, you can come up with some better photos. Angels. Big swing and a miss, 2-2 count. Let's go, George. You know, normally, like I said, if the tourney was a little bit better, yeah, I would have done it today. But I mean, with WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania, you know, and obviously, you know, for me, there's going to be certain things that are a little bit more prioritized, but I am still keeping an eye on the game. Struck him out. Nice job, George. Take that. Yeet. Let's go, George. Nice job. Strike his ass out. Hey, Gio, see you later. Take a seat. Next up, one of their dangerous players that I will not talk shit about at all because he's really good. Luis Rengifo. Him, Trout, Otani. You're never going to hear me say anything about those guys. And then obviously Ward and Renfro once in a while will put up something. But Luis is fucking sneaky. Like that, right there. You know, like right on cue. Yeah, I just know this guy. I've watched this guy's whole career, and he's just a sneaky little hitter. He's kind of like Stephen Kwan, you know, for the Guardians. I'll never say anything bad about him either because I just know he'll rip up any pitcher. If you take Luis for granted, he will rip you up, and there you go. Right in between both of the players, over his head, perfect spot. I actually like him a lot, that if he ended up joining the Mariners one day, I actually would accept that. He's solid. All right, next up, Logan O'Hop, the Rook. At least the rookie has a better photo than fucking some of these other jobbers. We got to make sure we hold them here, though. Nice strike by George. All right, come on, Kirby. 0-1 pitch. Game is knotted up at 1. One count. Let's go, George. Top of the second. We're knotted up at 1. Runners at first and second. 1 out. 1-1 count. Logan O'Hop, the Rook, in the box. Kirby on the mound. Pitches outside. Ooh, that was not a strike, and they gave him a strike call. So the strike zone outside, I got to keep an eye on this ump because most of the umps have been okay this year. We can say that pretty much every year, but strike zone is wild in this game so far. I would definitely have not called that a strike. 1-2 count. Struck him out. Sit down, Rook. Logan O'Hop, see you later. Next up, Taylor Ward. Nice job, George. 2 Ks for George already. Nice job, Kirby. This is a must-win game. Must-win game. April 14th, dirt track. That sounds awesome. Ward, big swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Yeah, Otani is amazing. You know, we already know that. We already know Otani is the real deal, and that's why everyone in Seattle wants him next year. Odin's son, how is the overall Monday Night Raw been? Fouled off by, oh, no, it's fair. I thought it was foul based off the camera angle. There we go. We got out of the inning, and we only gave up a run. I'll take that, George. That could have been really bad. All right, let's go to the bottom of the second and rip these bitches up. Let's go. Let's start getting some fucking hits and runs. We need this. Let's go. Going to the middle of the second, bottom of the second here. Tied up 1-1. And obviously, if we win this game, it'll be a miracle because honestly, if you look at the lineup, okay, Julio, normal spot, right? Ty France, normal spot, right? Teoscar Hernandez. Usually you have Cal Dumper in here around this range too as well, but Teoscar, Suarez, no big dumper tonight. And then you got a lot of question marks. This is good. This is good. The first 4 are fantastic, right? But then you go here and you're like, fuck, I don't know if I can count on you, Pollock. I don't know if I can count on you, Haggerty. This is your first game, really, Tom, in a long time. Cooper Hummel, I don't trust you. And then we got JP Crawford. Even though, he's probably more trustworthy than some of these other four, he's kind of hit or miss. Well, we know we can count on his defense, but hitting could be better. And we love JP. We love him, but we have to be honest, And I love George. So we just need to make sure we firm things up. So, but how has Raw been? How is because last WrestleMania after Raw wasn't good. I remember it, it didn't really live up to the expectations. Previous years, the Raw after WrestleMania was lit. It would have been like one of the best Raws of the year, but it just seems like maybe some of the wrestlers got hurt or they don't, want to keep, continuing the fire emotion and energy. And a lot of times Raw after WrestleMania in the last couple of years has been a letdown. Hopefully the crowd has been good, but I assume that if I'm just guessing, I would assume it's been a letdown overall. Like the show has probably been like a 7. I mean, depending on what happens in the main event, but we'll see. Oh, look at that. Your boy, we're locked in right here. You know what I'm saying? I got the ESP. I don't even need to fucking see it. I just, kind of just my gut feeling. So, and the crowd isn't into it, huh? See, and that's a big part of it. The crowd is what makes wrestling great. And that's why ECW and AEW sometimes can be better, than some of these other federations because the crowd always brought it. And it didn't even matter who it was. It could be Rhino, it could be Lance Storm, it could be any of these, guys from back in the day, the Sandman, and they're going to get treated, like royalty, like The Rock or Stone Cold. That's the difference between WWE fans, a lot of them, compared to like the WCW, ECW, AEW fans. It seems like a lot of people can get up for the big matches, which you should if it's WrestleMania. But what about the daily stuff? You got to bring that energy. And it seems like certain cities are much better than others. New York, Chicago, there's going to be places that bring more energy than others, which is kind of a shame, because that's what we feed off is that emotion and that energy, just like NFL, college football, and wrestling. Big swing and a miss. Tom Murphy's like, hey, I haven't played in a while. Struck him at. Come on, Tom. One away. See, this part of the lineup is terrible. We're going to get a lot of bullshit right here. Pollock, Haggerty, Murphy, Cooper Hummel. Don't expect anything tonight out of these guys. If we get anything, we'll win tonight. So hopefully we get something. Next up, Cooper Hummel. Come on, Cooper. Pitch is low, but it's in the strike zone. Call the ball. Unbelievable. This ump. No, because nobody cares. Nobody cares, JT. If it was better profile teams, if it was like Kansas, UConn, yeah, maybe I would have done it or something, or Houston or Alabama, but nobody gives a shit about the Final Four. Very few people do. Like, we're going to maybe have it on in the background and see what's going on, but I already knew going into this game that UConn was going to blow them out, and then the final result, is going to be the good team, the greater team, the better team is finally going to win. So it looks like the national championship is underwhelming, and that's going to be probably a 7. Raw is a 7. I know not a lot of people give a shit about the Mariners, but I do. So I have to be, Mr. Mariners for YouTube and obviously for, Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. And the more Mariners I do, the more, followers and, supporters we'll get. And then we'll get the regulars coming in here as well that will talk about March Madness or, Monday Night Raw. I mean, honestly, the women's Final Four for maybe the first time ever was better. You had the player of the year with Caitlin Clark from Iowa. They beat South Carolina with Dawn Staley, and they were undefeated, right? And then you ended up having LSU win as an underdog. Those games were more exciting than any Final Four matchup for the men's. That's a problem. That's not good. So, yes, we got these brand new teams, but you have to still have a little bit of like aura and history. Like I said, like this lineup for the championship, it's like if you did a simulation for NCAA basketball and EA Sports and you just did random and it ended up with these two teams. It's very hard for, I think, fans to be invested when it's San Diego State and UConn. Like, let's be honest. I'm a fanatic, but even I don't give a shit about the game because I know UConn's going to win. Now, if San Diego State was a different team, a more high-profile team, maybe we're doing it. But I don't know. Basketball for me is not that exciting, to be honest. Like I said, I mean, I get more excited for baseball and NASCAR, but again, it all depends on what I feel that's going to do better. So it is what it is. But on the bright side, not JT, I figured out how to do thumbnails. So now I don't have to, I don't know if you've noticed or looked through the last like 3 or 4 or 5 that I've done. It's helping with the numbers, and I don't have to pay anyone anymore to get it done. I finally figured it out. And so now I can give you my personality, my swagger, and also follow, obviously, the GOAT will follow, his footsteps with Johnny. And I try to, give a Johnny feel to it. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, plus the donos have been incredibly down in 2023 compared to last year. I can't afford to pay him, so it almost was a blessing that he was charging so much and probably overcharging me, because I can do this shit. And based on the work that I put in, I think that, you're also paying for his knowledge, you know what I mean? But he was overcharging me, I feel. I want to make sure I respect him. I respect his dollar amount and his skill set. But after now figuring it out, I mean, if I was doing it for someone, I definitely would, $20, 25 maybe at the most, but never 30 or 35. I mean, it's one thing if you're paying Tom and he's making billions of dollars, he can afford that if he's making $1,000 in a stream. But if I'm making 100 or less and I have to pay 35, it's not worth it. I mean, it could be worth it at times, but I remember I messaged him and he said, "Who's the guy?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Who's the guy that's doing your thumbs now?" And I already told him if I was going to pay anybody, it would only be you. I wasn't going to pay anyone else, but him charging so much forced me to figure it out and click on buttons. I didn't watch any tutorial videos. I've never watched any tutorial videos from the very beginning. I mean, hell, it took me like a year or 2 or 3 to figure out how to use a fucking green screen correctly. And now if you go back to like the beginning and where we're at now I feel we're there. You know what I mean? Like I was always thinking, I got these awesome HD photos, 4K photos. Now I got transparent logos in the corner. I think everything now, as far as appearance to the channel, is exactly the way that I dreamed of it being like 10, 11 years ago. And obviously the last thing that I had to kind of firm up was the thumbs, because I didn't know how to do them. And most of my thumbs were like 5 to a 7. Every once in a while, I occasionally could make like an 8, but a lot of times it was not to my standard and I hated it. You know what I mean? But I'm experimenting. I'll do different logos. I'll do drawings like artwork, cartoon like this. I'll do the actual players, posing or like kind of like a selfie shot, and I'm just kind of proud on how everything is kind of coming along, and the results are getting better. Now we just need to get more people to share it, through all their social medias, word of mouth, and then also just grinding and, hopefully getting more of a Seattle Mariner following, because, obviously I'm invested, in Seattle, and I'm probably going to be doing a little bit less Dodger games, and I'm going to just try to keep doing more Mariners. And I figured, I did it last year, and if I can continue to keep, doing this and be known as like the Mariners guy on YouTube, yes, there's going to be other Seahawk channels that are trying to capitalize off that. But, as far as me being a fan since the 80s, going to the games, meeting Griffey and just my background, I mean, I would definitely, I feel I can match up to anybody doing Mariners on YouTube or Twitch. And I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be opposed to like a collab, with a fan channel of another team, like the Blue Jays or other, Mariner people. But like I said, the NASCAR thing, they gave us good views and ratings last year, and they took them all away. It seems like viewership is down, and it's sad because I thought, okay, maybe baseball and NASCAR, that'll be where we get, maybe an opening. But as soon as things start getting good, I can't get excited, and then, they disappear. So now I have to just stick with Major League Baseball with, Mariners, Dodgers, and some of your favorite teams. And Kirby just hit Trout on the shoulder there. Trout to first base. Come on, Kirby. But I think that this will be the thing that, for me getting dressed up and, wearing the hat and the do-rag and the shirts and the jerseys and the chains, I think this will be my best opportunity to grow. Unless they decide to help me on the NFL side and college football, and I'll still do NBA finals, NBA playoffs. I'll do some NHL playoffs, Stanley Cup. I'm still going to be doing wrestling and all that. But, I thought it would be NASCAR and baseball, but it's not going to be NASCAR. They're not helping me at all. So it probably will have to be baseball, I'm thinking. So, but at least I figured it out. And I really do appreciate, Johnny helping me out with the time that he did. But again, the amount was so high. It's one thing when you're making hundreds or thousands of dollars a stream, but I am not. So 35 is just too much. And And now I feel like I'm doing them as good as him on that level. You know, I feel like all my stuff recently has all been like a 9 or a 10, and the results are going to continue to get better. So, and it's no clickbait. Like once you get the thumbnail and you come in, you know, we're going to keep it going. So. Yeah, her mom died. I read that. And that plus what John Cena did with the Make-A-Wish people too. I thought those two people didn't have to do that. And some people thought that might have been extra or like, why are they doing that or whatever? But if it's like that, then that probably means you fucking hate children. You know, you hate kids. Like for, you know, me and kids and dogs and cats. I mean, that's a sweet spot for me, you know, and I know some people, they're just haters and they just don't understand. But I mean, until you're one of those kids or one of those people, you don't understand. And I had a weird feeling that there was something else to the story of why the girls were up there. And then obviously I saw the thing with Triple H and saying that the girl's mom died that day. So very cool, you know, thing for, you know, Bianca Belair to do to make things a little bit better when her mom died. Pitches outside, 2-2 count to Otani. I told you it hasn't been good in 2 years. And remember that Seth Rollins interview that you got mad at me because I told you I was kind of more defending Seth? Like I told you, man, they want WWE in their vision. You're like me, right? You're like me. You want hope that the underdogs are going to get it like Asuka. But the bottom line is we know, I know, you know that she deserves it, but they don't give a shit. They go based on what Vince wants, you know? And it's just unfortunate. But now, who's it going to be? A Seth Rollins type? Hell, we might have to wait till MJF in 2024 to get the belt off Roman. I know that sounds crazy, but as the months go on, if Roman doesn't drop it and we go further and further along, that MJF in 2024, if WWE signs him and MJF has the belt, drops it, and then goes against Roman and gets the belt, what's going to get bigger ratings than that? And obviously you want to give it to a guy that's there, you know, but obviously Cody's not an MJF. You know what I mean? And obviously that would go maybe against their rule of trying to give it to a homegrown talent like a Seth or like a Randy Orton, someone that's never been over there. But it's not like MJF was in WWE, went to AEW and came back. You know, he started there. So we'll see. But right there, double. There we go. Double play. See you later, Trout. See you later, Otani. Sit down. Let's go. Top of the third, 1-1. Nice little double play there. But it's just sad. You know what I mean? Because like I said, we have all these expectations as, you know, wrestling fans, but sometimes you just know. And I knew last year wasn't good, and I knew this year wasn't going to be good either. I figured the show would be a 7. Popped up. There we go. 1, 2, 3. See ya later, Renfro. Let's go. Let's go to the bottom of the third and start taking the lead here. Halftime, 36-24 UConn. Nobody's watching anyways. That's sad. I mean, like I said, I want to watch, but they're just two crappy teams. It's just, I mean, UConn's not crappy and San Diego State's not crappy, but as far as like school recognition, you know, I mean, it's one thing if it's like UConn with like Okafor or like Kemba Walker, but there's nothing there. You know, there's no superstars on these teams. So it is what it is. Unfortunate too, because usually I like March Madness. Said I'm blaming the crowd. They suck. Yeah. But also, like when we were watching this, you know, Lenny D was like, you know, saying how he thought that Cody deserved it, you know. But like I said, if you look at Seth and being in the company for 5 years like Kevin Owens, you know, they have been disrespected based off opportunities and belts. You didn't hear them bitch and complain. They could have, right? But then you have Cody, right? You know, Stardust, fired, whatever. Then you go in there and start AEW and you hit the Triple H chair with the sledgehammer. Right? Then you make a name for yourself and you start to do big matches, you know, jumping off cages, becoming popular, becoming a mid-card or a high-card guy in AEW, right? Then you come over, they capitalize off his popularity, and then they don't care, you know? They didn't care about Sami Zayn. They didn't want to make it Kofi Kingston or Daniel Bryan. They obviously didn't. They dropped the ball with Cody. So what does that mean? It has to be a bigger name like an MJF, or if it's not going to be an outsider like that, if MJF decides to re-sign with AEW, then it's going to have to be someone, you know, like a Seth Rollins, a Randy Orton, or maybe over time Gunther. You know, maybe they want to build it up for him. Gunther's a big guy, but are we really going to be invested in Gunther and Roman though? Maybe Gunther, Roman, and another big guy like Drew. That could be a little bit more exciting, but I don't really know if Gunther and Roman is going to be able to make you say, wow, like I need to see this match. It'll be okay. You know what I mean? But I mean, is it going to be a 10 out of 10 match? Hell no. So. Yep. Julio won. Oh, wild pitch. Julio's safe. Yeah, baby. Woo! Wild pitch to first. Julio is safe as we're in the bottom of the third. 1-1. Runner at first. I mean, there's just more superstars that I like over there. And, Khan, they just let them kind of be free with it. The only debacle was the whole CM Punk, fight thing with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, right? So there's always going to be drama. But I just think that AEW, I know sometimes Rampage is terrible. We can't act like Rampage and NXT are terrible because they are. But SmackDown and Raw normally are good. Dynamite's normally good, but sometimes Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite blow, and they're fucking terrible. But I think fans are afraid to say it. I'm loyal. I'm never going to talk bad about the brand. Well, sometimes the brand fucking sucks, So. Oh, yeah, everyone knew that UConn was going to win. But like I said, up to this point, Derek, it's been the underdog. Underdogs have been winning all the way up until this point. And this is where the line gets drawn in the sand, where UConn is the better team, with the better coaching, the better supporting cast, the better bench. And I think that everyone and their mom, knew it. And it wasn't going to be close. I don't know what the what was the, what was it favored? It wasn't 1 or 1.5. I would assume that it was like UConn by 3.5 or higher, just because, let's be honest, UConn's the better team. So, sometimes your luck will run out. So, oh God, no wonder Raw is terrible. After that shit show, yeah. Yeah, and has there been any surprises, you guys? You guys know how much I love wrestling. Has there been any good surprises? Like, obviously, it sounds like Braun Breaker isn't there. No Bray Wyatt. It's like, a surprise. Shane coming in and tearing a fucking ACL or quad or ripping his leg up. And I saw the replays, and obviously, it came out last night that he actually tore his shit. So, sometimes you just got to not be in the ring. It's one thing that you're trying to dance around there and everything, but at some point, you're just too old, This isn't Shane jumping off the cage. Ty! Go! 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 Go, Julio! Go, Julio! Yeah! Woo! Yes, sir. 2-1. Mariners! Let's go, Ty. You the man. Ty's been the best player on the team all year. Motherfucker's batting like 500 this year. 353, but that's not after this last at bat. That just went up. Let's go. Nice job, Ty. Yeah, no, you're not a Jesse Winker. Let's go. You're an all-star. Let's fucking go. Woo! Let's go. Ty France with the double. Steals third. Are you fucking kidding me? Ty France is slow as shit, and we just fucking stole third. Let me see if he got in. Did you get it? Yeah, just under the tag. Woo! Ty, you animal, you. Ty's starting to turn into a base stealer. Fuck out of here. Let's look at the Julio is averaging 316. Ty France, 389. Let's go. We know he won't keep that up for the whole year. But one guy that needs to step up, Teoscar Hernandez, batting .067, not even batting 100. He only had like one hit. He was like 1 for 13, 1 for 14. And we paid all that money. Come on, Hernandez. People are going to be calling you a bust if you don't fucking get back to it. So. Yeah, I'm trying to still take peeks on it here as well. So And like I said, normally, I mean, like I said, if I didn't love the Mariners and baseball, right? If I didn't love it, yeah, I would have done the game. But again, I have to try to capitalize on the ground. And if Teoscar fucking strikes out, God damn it, Teoscar. What do you want your batting average to be? .050? Jesus Christ, trade this guy. Terrible. We paid all this money from the Blue Jays and you got paid and you were fucking doing nothing. Come on. Someone that will do something. Eugenio Suarez. Let's go. But again, if the Mariners weren't on, and I wasn't so invested in them, I would have done the championship. But again, this year is the first year in college basketball history where the women's Final Four and the women's championship was 1,000 times better than the men's because all the powerhouse teams are not good anymore. Duke, garbage. North Carolina, garbage. Kentucky, garbage. Kansas fell out. Houston and Bama couldn't get there. And that was the only thing that was going to save this tourney is if Houston, Bama, or Kansas got there, and all three didn't, unfortunately. That was the only thing that was going to save the men's. And like I said, I love seeing new teams, but it gets to a point where you got to have someone a little bit higher than UConn, Foul. There we go. Come on, Suarez. 0-2 count. 2-1 Mariners, bottom of the third. France at third. Let's go. Megan in the building. How are you? Oh, God. But I think Kellenek can actually get better. I know some people hate him. You know what I mean? And I know he mentally got fucked up here because he was like on the roster, got sent down to AAA, finally got called up at the end of the year, right? And then did okay. And then in spring training in the Cactus League was like number one, batting like 400. He was just killing it, right? But again, when you go in spring training compared to the big boys, it's different. So I hope that he can get his batting average up to 250 to 270, but it's probably going to take some time. But I am one of those guys that I still feel that Kellenek has got something to offer. So I want to, I want to hang on to him. I don't want anyone gone. But again, when we don't have Colton Wong and Big Dumper Cal Raleigh in the lineup, fuck, he struck him out looking. God damn it. Suarez, 2 away. Next up, AJ Pollock. Because the main guys that we got were Teoscar Hernandez from the Blue Jays. We got AJ Pollock, and then we got Colton Wong from the Brewers. So, and this is the guy that we probably feel, no expectations whatsoever, but hopefully he ends up doing something for us. Popped up. Back to the wall. Warning track, caught. Fuck. End of the third. Nothing new. Damn it, AJ. But at least we got the lead. Slowly but surely with a kind of a shitty lineup today. Plus, I figured if I did the Mariner game and just, with me being known and doing the grind, more and more people will know that I'm, doing this every game or pretty much every game. It's going to get better views, better possible donos than the college basketball championship. But again, if it was like Houston, Bama, I would have done it. I would have said, okay, I'll watch the Mariner game, but I'll do that as the primary because that's what I actually was hoping for. Kansas, Bama, or Houston, 2 out of those 3 teams in the championship, and I got none of those. So 36-24 at halftime, and San Diego State has like 0% chance of coming back. Riddle is back. He had to get rehab. He liked to party too much. They could have did that maybe at like WrestleMania though, right? Oh, those are cool. Little Mandalorian Lego and little 007. Those are neat. Very cool. All right. End of the third inning as we go to the top of the fourth. 2-1 Mariners up on the Angels. Let's go, baby. Your boy's starting to get the hang of everything. And I don't know how I'll end up doing. I'll probably mix it up a little bit with players as well as, just doing it with like this. But I like the way that this turned out. It's my first kind of experimenting with more of the artwork stuff. But I figured it looked good. Turned out good. So let's go. $5. Let's get to a hundo. 95 to go. Unless you want your boy to be homeless and eat fingernails. Yeah, the thumbs have been coming along. I don't need to pay anyone anymore to do them for me. I know how to do the logos. I know how to do the text, the players, the images. So there's nothing, so from here on out, all the thumbs should be like a 9 or a 10. So, and that'll definitely help us for sure. Better thumb, better chances of a newbie clicking on it and possibly, subbing or donating one day, and it's not like I, purposely did the thumbnails the way that I did before, but fucking hey, I just didn't know how to do them. You gotta have the skill set and know what you're doing with those. Ooh, right over Kirby's head. Jake Lamb with another hit. All right, Jake, I see you. Nice hit, bud. I'll even throw up your Angel logo up here. All right, Jake. It's like you couldn't do that for any of the other teams that you were on, but now you do it here? Okay, I see how it goes. Next up, Brandon Drury. 2-1 Mariners, top of the fourth, runner at first. Come on, baby. Let's go, George. Pitch is high, 1-0 count. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate you very, very much. Things have been terrible in 2023 compared to last year. So every dollar counts. And when we get a big dollar amount, a 50, 100 or more, it goes so far because, like I said, with rent and bills and everything, it's been a struggle. It hasn't been easy. I was almost contemplating having to get a second or third job like I did for 10 years. But thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you know. Bang, 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 boom, 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 stacks on stacks, racks on racks, Cactus Jack. Bang, bang, Megan with a $50 dono, baby. Thank you. Appreciate you. What do you want to see? You want some Ichiro? I got you. Thank you so much. We don't, like I said, 50, 100 and above donos, they'll come once in a while. Not as often as they did previously, but hopefully we can get back on track. Thank you so much. Like I said, people like you, it means a lot because, like I said, at one point we had about 8 to 10 heavy hitters, and then now we're probably half that amount. And out of that half amount, half of them don't show up on a regular basis anymore. So, depending on their financial situation or if they're sick, prayers up, for those people that are looking for a new job or that are in the hospital. Hopefully they can get better. It's been very rough. But I really do appreciate everything that you do for me when you can. Thank you. $55. Let's get to a hundo. 45 to go. Thank you. And I know you always take care of me when you can. And I know that you have a lot of other places that you spend your time, Hawk's Nest, Crow's Nest, and all these places. And I assume that you donate to those places as well. So, it's kind of like a pick and choose depending on where you go and how much you support, how much you decide to donate. But, for me not being just a strict, Seattle Mariner channel or a Seahawk channel, for someone who does everything, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do that. Another goat has entered the room. It's Josh. How are you? My dude from Utah. Appreciate you with your supportive donation gesture the last time that you were in. I hope your job, your kids are going well. Hopefully you're not buried in snow. Hopefully your roofs aren't collapsing like they were. Hope your dogs are doing well. And I hope you're doing well. I finally figured out how to do thumbnails, Josh. So everything on the thumbnail side should be excellent moving forward now. And just getting more and more people, to come through and say hello. That's what it's about. The Braves and the Redbirds. There you go. Heck yeah. Big swing and a miss. One away. 2-1 Mariners, top of the fourth. Runners at first and second. Come on, George. Let's go. And I'll get your photos up here in just a second, Megan. What is your timeline here? Because a lot of times when people donate, sometimes people got to go really quickly. And some people, how long do you have in here? Do you have a few minutes where you're going to be able to hang out, or do you have to leave soon? I want to make sure I get you the pictures before you go. I can do them at any time, but also I like to try to call the game as well. So Rengifo in the box, 1-for-1, an RBI single in the second. This guy is the sneakiest player on the Angels. It's not Trout. It's not Ohtani. We already know those guys are good. This is a guy that always gets slept on, right? And they're like, he's okay. He's better than okay. You know what I mean? 301 average, 7 homers, 12 ribbies. And I know the homers and the ribbies are low, but the average, he always can get, he's kind of like did he hit him? Kind of like an Ichiro. You know what I mean? Not as good as an Ichiro, but a guy that's just sneaky that can pull the ball, and he's a single double hitter all day. And every once in a while, he'll rip you for like a triple, and you'll be like, holy shit, but he's a very solid player. I'll never talk bad about Luis. Hell, I would take Luis on my team in Seattle. 2-1 pitch from Kirby. There's another hit. I got to stop talking good about guys like this. Fucking RBI from Rengifo. God damn it. Here's me in my big mouth trying to give compliments to the fucking other team because that's just what I do for players that are good. I don't hate. I'm not a hater. I don't drink the haterade. And they're like, all right, well, O-Dog says he's good. Let's just fucking get a hit. And now he's 2 for 2. Well, there you go. At least it proves me right that he's a good player. There we go. Nice job, Luis. I don't enjoy that, but it is what it is. Next up, the rookie, Logan. Oh, ha! Now we're knotted up at 2. 2-2 in the top of the 4th. I knew this was going to be a good game. Two for 2 and 2 ribbies. Yeah, the announcer for the Mariners is like, you would think that guy would be probably third. Well, Ohtani and Trout, idiot. Come on. Yeah, but the thing is, if you actually have watched him, he's sneaky good. It's either you watch the games or you don't, and you can kind of get a gauge. But, I try to look out for those role players. Sometimes like the third or fourth player that's best on the team, not the superstars. The really, really good player that probably won't be an all-star, but it's a really solid piece that's underrated, and that's exactly what Luis is. Facts. Josh with a 20. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. And we'll get you some Detlef and Ichiro here in just a moment. How are you doing, man? Missed you. He said it's snowing right now. Go figure, right? Pitch is low, 2-2 count. Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, I'll get him here in a few minutes, so. Josh with a 20. Oh, we will. But our lineup is kind of shitty, but I think we're going to get it done. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate, your hard work. I understand that, you got a family, you got kids, you got dogs, you work really hard for your money, and anyone that's willing to invest in me, it really does, mean a lot. Like the gratitude that I have, especially when, we've had some of our heavy hitters had some issues financially. Either, they got sick and they're in the hospital, or maybe they're in between jobs right now. So to be able to get people to step up for those people, or to get new people to step up like Josh, it means a lot. And then that when people see that, then maybe that'll encourage another person to start on the dono train. So thank you so much. And Josh, has donated 20, 50, 100, another 20 today. Thank you so much, man. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks. Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you, Mr. Long. Appreciate you very, very much. If there's any photos that you want to see, from like one of your favorite players, college football or in baseball, this, it could be an old school player from the 80s and 90s if you'd like. You let me know and I got you. Thank you so much, you guys. $75. Let's get to a hundo. No way. 800 inches? Stop lying. But you are in the Utah mountain range, so I actually can believe that. But that's crazy. Brandon's in the building. How are you? I'm good. I'm a little nervous about Georgia's start here. I mean, I know Logan Gilbert did pretty well, but he got a loss. So it's like we had Luis Castillo, right? We can get a win there. Robbie Ray is garbage. We lost, right? Then we go to Logan Gilbert. We're supposed to win. We lose, right? Then we go to fucking Marco Gonzalez. Trash. We lose. We can't go 1-4. We can't. This has to be a win. Top of the 4th, 2-2 game. Runners at first and second. 2 outs, 1-2 count. Yes. There we go. Thank God. I didn't want to get down there. All right, here we go. Let's get some pictures for you guys. In football, what makes a player bust, in your opinion? Usually it's mental. That they're not really mentally strong and they don't have a good work ethic. So a lot of times, a guy can be really good in college, but that's where he pans out and the ceiling is hit. And I'm a Duck fan through and through, right? But it's like DeAnthony Thomas, Oregon legend, one of the fastest players ever, right? LaMichael James, one of my favorites of all time, Marcus Mariota. But sometimes you're just too small, and football is a man's game. So obviously I was hoping DeAnthony would be like Tyreek Hill, but it just didn't happen. I was hoping LaMichael would be able to go in there, too small. Marcus Mariota, I knew when he won the Heisman, he wasn't going to be as good as he was in college. He was going to cap out, and he has. And it's really not his skill set. It's his injuries that's holding him back. But with Herbert, I knew that was going to be arguably the best player from Oregon Duck history. We've had Dan Fouts, Haloti Ngata. We've had a lot of guys. But I feel that Justin Herbert, he's got the prototypical body. He's got the skill set. But the number one thing that makes Justin Herbert the best, it's up here. He's never going to get in trouble. You know what I mean? He's a real genuine guy, but he's really smart. So for me, it usually is work ethic, and a lot of mental. You know what I mean? You can have the physical attributes, but that doesn't mean you're going to pan out. All right, let's get some photos here. Are we at 100 now? Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Odin's son with a 25er. He says, I don't want him to eat fingernails for dinner. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I haven't been getting as much on the Cash App side. So obviously Cash App is great. So that way I can survive and buy things at the store and live. Obviously with the huge donations that we get, through the channel, those will go towards rent and bills. And that goes towards the channel the following month. And then they take that percentage out. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. But any kind of donation is much appreciated. No doubt. Odin's son with a $25 dono. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. And sometimes it's just one person leading to another, to another. Here we go. Haggerty, dribbler, run! Damn it. Thank you, Odin's son. Appreciate you. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. All right. Let me get a couple photos here while the game is going on. I promise I'll get back to the game, but I like to be able to take care of the people that are supporting me. And if you donate, you'll end up getting an amazing photo of one of your favorite players, or maybe multiple photos, depending on the dono amount. Two, bottom of the fourth. I have so many buttons I have to click here. All right, I got to change it from the top to the bottom. I'm always moving. That's one thing compared to me to other streamers. I probably click more buttons than any streamer fucking alive, except for maybe like a gamer. It's like you're always moving with different screens and always trying to update everything. All right, let's get some Ichiro up here and some Detlef Shrimp. And then if you want to see anything on that end, Josh or Odin's son, let me know. It doesn't have to be sport related. It could be wrestling related. It could be anything. One-two pitch to Tom Murphy. Pitches outside, 2-2 count. Two-two pitch. Struck him out looking. Fuck. You kidding me? 2 away. Well, I don't expect anything from Haggerty or Tom or Cooper Hummel. So we'll see where it goes next. Cooper Hummel is up next. We'll probably get nothing there. This is the weakest lineup we've had all year, and I'll go through the lineup here in a second if you're not already looking at it. Come on, Cooper. Fouled off. 0-2 pitch is low. 1-2 count to Cooper Hummel. Oh, I got an epic one for you. And then this will be a photo here, and then I'll call the game, and then I'll get into it. Look at this one. Megan, you're going to flip over this one. Look at this one. All right, I got to get you the proper logo in the corner too. Ready? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's go. Usually they're not full screen like that too, but I'll even show you the little Husky love there in the corner. There we go. I'm always going to work hard for you guys. Always, always, always. Appreciate you. Big swing and a miss. All right, we're going to commercial now. End of the fourth inning. We're knotted up at 2. All right, we're in the top of the fifth inning here. No problem. No problem. Oh, I'm at commercial now. And let's see here. Let's see if I can find.
Just like the pros, Primera's here to assist. With health plan choices everyone can appreciate.
Paisley's in my lap right now. Looking up at me. I'm right here, honey. Oh, there's another one there. Sonics. Detlef. I'm here, honey. I'm here, honey. I'm here. Daddy has to work. I have to work hard so I can buy food for you and treats and dog bones. And we're going to spend time together. Trust me. 18 hours out of a 24-hour day are spent with me and the Paisley pup. So, all right. So we got some good ones there. I appreciate you very, very much. Is Josh still in the room and Odin's son? If you guys want anything, sometimes people don't care and they don't, necessarily want the pictures, but it's always good if I can get a few in there for you guys if possible.
Good thing this Ford Explorer has sync-free technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
A Ford Explorer is the key to survival. Get 0 APR for 36 months on a 2022 Explorer. Only at your local Ford dealer.
But with Odin's son, I'm not sure if he's in the room or if he's busy, but regardless, I'm still going to keep working and keep showing the love, whether people stepped out or not. But I know he loves The Fiend and Bray Wyatt, so I can at least, show a little bit of love. And if he comes back, if there's something else that I can do, I'm going to do it. So appreciate you, brother. Oh, the title? Yeah, absolutely I will. Are you kidding me? For sure. I got to hit you with the Bray, though. All right, we're prepared to look at the most handsome man on planet Earth here. All right. This is the WWE 2023 NWSF Hardcore Champion, the most handsome man on planet Earth, Odin Son. And he was lucky enough to have enough money to be able to invest in the hardcore title. And that already puts you in my book 1 billion times higher than most people, because most people would have went for the championship belt, the spinner belt, the old winged belt. Now they would have went for, the WCW belt, NWO belt, any other belt. But to be able to go for the hardcore belt, my dude, I mean, might as well end up having him be the 4th member of the Viking Raiders, right? That's my dude right there. And it looks good on you, man. You handsome fella. I like it. And it even has the tape on there. I think that was the thing that was probably the most shocking to you, that it actually has the tape on there and they made it like that, which I actually knew. I knew one other person that had it. I've never actually got to, try it on or take a picture with it. I have seen it at a pay-per-view before as well, but it's rare. I mean, not a lot of, the people that have the hardcore belt are usually people that already have 5 or 6 belts and they're just trying to get all of them. Intercontinental, WCW world, heavyweight belt, spinner belt. They go with the Stone Cold Steve Austin smoking skull belt. And then eventually they'll go, maybe hardcore, but dude, congratulations to you. It is awesome. No, you are not the ugliest. You're the most handsome WWE hardcore champion, Odinson. That's my dude. Congratulations to you, brother. Top of the fifth. We're knotted up at 2, runner at first. Thank you so much. And is Josh still in the room, or did he just did a drive-by, don't know, and leave? He's always a busy guy. And then I got to remember I got to get him to type down, or maybe Sarah or some of you guys, or what are the favorite teams, favorite players? I know he likes Utah football, but as far as baseball, do we remember he was watching the Braves game and whatnot? And then is he a Braves fan? I'm trying to remember and go back because I usually am pretty good about remembering. Is it Braves? He was watching Braves Cardinals. So is he a Braves fan? Maybe. Back. Gone. Damn it. Shohei Ohtani with the jack. Oh, Shohei. Show me, Shohei. Boom, baby. 4-2 Angels. God damn it. What's new? Imagine if you caught this ball, how much it's worth. A Shohei Ohtani home run ball. Well, he's going to be getting homers for us in Seattle next year, so might as well just keep that Seattle logo in the corner. Nice job, Ohtani. God damn it. Fucking A. 4-2 Angels with a fucking 2-run blast. Okay, you are here. There we go. I was going to say, I thought it was Braves, but I wanted to double check. You got a favorite player? Oh, fucking Haggerty ran. Who's your favorite Braves player of all time? Are you old school and you like Dale Murphy? You like Fred McGriff, Ron Gant, Sid Bream, Terry Pendleton, Greg Maddux, Steve Avery, John Smoltz. I mean, your boy can go on and on. Manager Bobby Cox. Your boy remembers everything. David Justice. Let me know. I got you. Chipper. Oh, that's a good one. Let me get you some Chipper photos, bro. I just wanted to make sure I can take care of you. I appreciate you. Chipper is a lot of people's favorites, for sure. I remember getting Chipper Jones' autograph in a baseball pack, 90, 91. And I knew he was going to be a Hall of Famer. I knew it. From everything that I read, up to that point with my dad, it's like there was just certain players in the early 90s that you knew were going to be good. Like Frank Thomas was another. And when those Leaf cards came out, I was like, oh, yeah. 4-2 Angels, top of the fifth, runner at first. Shohei Ohtani with a 2-run jack, no outs. Not a good start for Kirby. I definitely want to just make sure I can take care of everybody, and plus I love seeing, different things each day. And just the fact that you guys are fans, of different things like this, it's an opportunity for me to go back into my childhood or go back in time to remember, wow, like, look at this moment, like, look at this picture. And then it almost brings you back to when Chipper was playing. And that's why I like doing these type of things for you guys. Or it brings me back with Odin's son when, Bray Wyatt, was the Fiend. That's why I love that. Or we're going back when Ichiro was playing for like Megan. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Brian Kendrick. Well, of course, you have to understand the hitting hasn't been very good for us this year and the pitching has been terrible, but we will get better. It's early. Most teams don't get good until June when the weather gets better. So anything that happens in April and May, take it with a grain of salt, but this is actually much worse based off the ending that we had last year and the hype of us being a top 4 team in the American League. We need to get it together. Robbie Ray stinks. Marco Gonzalez stinks. Kirby's good. Luis Castillo's good, Gilbert's good, but if Gilbert and Gilbert and Kirby are losing, then that's why we might end up, fucking 1-4, which is terrible. So we'll pull it up, and we'll get better. So, and Jameson in the building. We actually have a lot of Braves fans. Shepard, Jameson, Josh. There's quite a few. I don't mind the Braves. I'll do some Braves games for you guys this year. Big swing and a miss. Got him. 48-35 UConn. You already know UConn's winning that. Brock beat on Cody. He did a screw job on him. No game on Thursday. We got to find a way to win. And then they got Ohtani pitching against Flexen on Wednesday. We might go on as a huge losing streak. I don't know what's going to happen. The best case scenario, we can come back and win this, or tomorrow we're losing Wednesday, more than likely. Here goes Kirby. Fuck. Kirby's already out. God damn it. Damn it, Kirby. Not a good start for him. Not a good start. I still love you, George. Remember, this is only your second year. But this is not going well. But you know what? I don't give up on my team, and I'll continue to do a lot of Mariners. So, well, Brock is better as a heel anyways. He doesn't like people in general. So, here, I'll throw up an Andrew Jones up here for you guys too. And we know Andrew Jones' son, obviously, is in the big leagues. That's when you're getting old as fuck. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s, and then guys that you watch, their son is fucking in the league, you're like, oh God, I am getting old. Yeah. Plus, no one else is really doing what I'm doing, and if they are, they're obviously where they copied it from. So, I'm the OG. I'm the originator, baby. And I'll even hit you with the Brave logo. Hey, your boy comes prepared. Braves, baby. Braves. Braves. Appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed that little collage. All right, we're still in the top of the fifth. Down 4-2. They're replacing Kirby. Not a good start for him. Penn Murphy. And I'll throw in, Megan, I'll throw in some of your favorites here as well. Got to wait till the next commercial break or so. My dude, the most handsome man in wrestling, Odin's son. Nice belt. Nice beard, too. Looking good, my guy. I know it's a weird thing, when you have friends that actually compliment each other and actually want them to win. It's people get all weirded out. If a guy compliments another guy, you know what I mean? It's like a weird thing. Guys can compliment girls, girls can compliment guys, but it's anytime you get a guy, regardless if they're gay or straight, if it's just friends, right? And you compliment, it's people get weirded out because they're just not used to hearing someone say something genuine and nice about them. That's what it is. There's haters out there, and we are not. I'm always going to make sure that I let people know what I feel about them. That's facts. It's nice to be able to, hear a genuine compliment for no other reason besides that you like the photo or you like the belt or you like the person. Facts. You're my boy. Popped up. 2 away. But it's crazy too, because out of my guy friend group, nobody does it. So anytime if I say something oh dude, nice, nice shoes, I'm genuinely interested in your new Air Jordans or something, they get weird. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I like your shoes, It's like a foreign language for a guy to compliment another guy, and they're like, what? They don't know how to respond. I love it. It always makes people uncomfortable as fuck, and I love it. Uncomfortable in a good way though. 4-2 Angels. Penn Murphy, nice pitch. Everyone loves compliments, It's like when I end up, wearing my wrestling gear and someone will pull me to the side and, say nice Wolfpack jacket or nice NWO. It's cool, Or they see me with AEW on, you know what I mean? Like anytime I see somebody that's got something vintage wrestling or sports related, I'll say something. It's hard for me not to. If I see some like amazing Mitchell and Ness throwback, and maybe it's not my favorite player, but it's like Lawrence Taylor, nice jersey. It takes 2 seconds. It's like people like liking a video, or a Facebook or a YouTube video. How long does it take? 1 fucking second to hit the like button. But so many people just don't do it. They just don't care. They keep scrolling, and sometimes people have a conscience and they're like, this is actually cool. I should go back. But it's just like supporting people. It shouldn't be this like taboo thing. It should be encouraged, to actually support other people, friends, and want your friends to win. It's just crazy how people don't want their friends to win or, oh, he's doing good, but I don't want him doing better than me. That mentality is fucked up. We should normalize, being nice to our friends and giving them compliments, But anytime I see someone with like Bullet Club or original old school like Ultimate Warrior shirt from like 1990, I will pull them. I mean, I'm not going to go crazy, but I'll definitely walk up to them and give them a compliment on that. And usually most of the people are pretty chill. You don't get those people that are be like, whatever, and just like walk away, But, people are, in their own, I don't know. It's just, it's like everyone is guilty of it, of like going through Facebook or Instagram or Twitter and you see something cool. Maybe it's a photo or even a video. You watch it completely and then you don't like it. Why? You know what I mean? If you watched it and you like it, go back up and like it. You know what I mean? It's just people need support, but it's just like so many people are afraid, to like things or retweet things or show support. It's okay to be able to, support other people's stuff. Don't be the person that likes their own posts. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Like other people's shit. Don't like your own post. Liking your own post is weird as hell. You know what I mean? It's like if you're trying to get your likes up and you're sitting at like 2 and you want to get that one, they can see that you liked your own post. Then it makes you look like a psychopath. The clinch Cal bobblehead night. Oh, the Julio Rodriguez baubles from the game 2 games ago when we lost with Logan Gilbert. Cheapest one is going for $85. And I saw one of the autograph boxes that got on eBay. And I imagine that's going to go for probably like $300. And he didn't autograph a whole lot of them, but it's very cool. All right, we're in the bottom of the 5th, 4-2 Angels up on the Mariners, and we have J.P. Crawford. Let's go, baby. JP, yes, against the wall. Go, JP. Standing double for J.P. Crawford. Yes. Next up, Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yes, I was going to ask you about that as well. I figured you would mention Cardinals or wrestling, and yes, I will get you a Kenny. Yeah, like I said, you have to have a connection to it. And a lot of the people that watch wrestling with me, they're like me. You're not going to get a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm just a occasional watcher, or I watched and I quit. People that watch wrestling have never given up on it. It's like NFL. It's like, if you were a little kid and you liked it, and there was a point where some people watched when they were a kid, they dropped it, and then they came back to it as an adult. But a lot of us, like me, Sarah, Odin's son, Lenny D, we've never stopped watching. I've literally watched wrestling every week of my life since like 3 years old, and I'm 40. So not everyone is going to be into it. I wouldn't expect you to enjoy it or like it. But, if you ever want to hang out with the group when we do a pay-per-view, you can always just hang out and we can talk about something other than wrestling. I mean, everyone's invited, so. Yeah, no one is surprised about that. Right? And it's sad because we have to be honest, right? Because this is something that you and me would do, the championship. But the teams are not good enough for me to get excited. Hell, the women's was better. 3-0 count, strike to Julio. All right, come on. It's J-Rod time. Let's go, Julio. Let's go, Julio. Julio Rodriguez. J-Rod, baby. Let's go. Julio. Pitch is high. We walked him. Yee. All right. Runners at first and second with no outs. And this is where we're going to get hopefully a tie or a lead with Ty France, baby. Yeah, Dale Murphy. Absolutely. $100. Let's get to $200. Gioletta Rena. Pretty name. So I met Chipper Jones outside the Braves team bus after Game 6 of the 96 World Series. Stop lying. Really? Braves had just lost the World Series to the Yankees. Chipper was calm, cool, drinking a Bud Light and hanging out. Wow. Did you get a picture or any autograph? Wow, that is so cool. That is awesome. Great to have you in the room. I imagine this is your first time here. Absolutely. Really? That's awesome. And sometimes it's that kind gesture, of being a good person. You got Chipper Jones. I met Ken Griffey Jr., when I was 7. So when I was in first grade, and that's really what made me, want to be a Northwest sports fanatic, and the whole concept of this channel, it changed my life forever. Meeting Ken Griffey Jr. in his rookie year, Ken Griffey Sr., his dad was there. And then my dad's been a Dodger fan since the 50s, used to live in LA. And his hero was Sandy Koufax. And I met Sandy Koufax with my dad in 92 when I was 10. So by the time I was 10 years old, I met the best left-handed hitter with no steroids, the purest swing in baseball ever. And then 3 years later, when I was in fourth grade, I ended up meeting Sandy Koufax, the best left-handed pitcher of all time, better than Steve Carlton and even Randy Johnson. And I'm a big Randy Johnson guy. So popped up. Ty France. One away. Next up, Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, very cool. Awesome to have you here in the room. I don't know if you've subbed, if you've liked the video, or if you'll be back. But I'm always looking to grow the channel, and thumbnails are on point now moving forward. So we hope to see you here in the room again, and hopefully we'll end up earning your sub at some point or another, or even maybe a possible dono. I'm going to hit up a Dale Murphy here in a second for my boy Mike. Popped up. Of course, Teoscar Hernandez popped up and did nothing. Fucking A. 2 away. Talking about a guy that's struggling, that's in his head, it's him. All that money that we paid, and you're playing the shittiest. 0.063. Fucking A, dude. All right, a guy that I know that I can count on, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, baby. Swing and a miss for Suarez. Angels 4, Seattle 2, bottom of the 5th. We're down 2. Come on, Suarez. Play like Dale Murphy. Let's go. Let's go. That's for you, Mike. Suarez. Yeah. Just like Dale Murphy, baby. Woo. Go, 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 go. Oh, baby. You play like Dale. Electricity. Woo. 4-3. Angels. There we go. Sometimes you got to talk it into existence. Let's go, baby. There we go. Paisley's in here. Hi, Dad. She loves a daddy. She loves the daddy. Oh, Josh sent me a photo. So Utah has received record snowfall this year. Spring skiing and snowboarding are the plans for many people, and ski resorts extend their seasons. Here's everything you need to know. And it says, so far, 4 ski resorts have received 700 inches of snow already. And then Alta Ski Resort has gotten over 800. Holy shit. That is crazy. That is wild, man. That is crazy. And thank you, Sarah, for liking and retweeting the live stream. Anyone that's got Twitter, you want to do me a solid like and retweet the live stream. That'll help us get some more looky-loos and some more people. And hopefully we can get some more subs. I mean, at this point, for us to get to 20,000, we are, how many away are we? It's always a fucking battle. All right, we're Paisley. All right, we're 210 away from 20,000. So, we've hit 20,000 twice. And then we had some fake people, take their subs away. And then hopefully, we can get, a solid 210, to be able to get there. So hopefully sooner than later. But, even if it takes a long time. But like I said, once we can kind of get the ball rolling, or if they can start promoting me, like if they don't promote me on the NFL side, college football, NASCAR, if they're not going to promote me on anything, but they promote me on one thing, Seattle Mariner baseball, that could be the difference for this channel on, getting to some good numbers at some point, I mean, hell. I mean, especially if I'm doing like everything, I'm wrestling, sometimes we'll get some good views. We got 2,200 views, from the WrestleMania day 2, but only a couple hundred views on day 1. But of course, my thumbnail was better, and that's a big part of it. So I know how that shit works, but at least I have kind of the eye, and I just try to make it my own. So I got another one for you, Mike, and any other Brave fan that's still in the building. Let's go, baby. The complete player, 1982, Dale Murphy. It just brings me back to the 80s, except not 1982, because that was the year that I was born. Your boy's old, even though I don't look it, which is actually probably a good thing, because most people are just like blown away that I'm 40. Like they still card me for everything. I'm like, you realize I'm 40 years old, right? And they're like, no, you're not. Like for people to think I'm in my 30s, God bless you. People that think I'm in my 20s, fucking A, okay. I got good skin from my mom, obviously her being 100% Japanese and my dad being Czech and European, but I got the baby face still, I guess. So I guess when I'm 50 or 60, if I'm still alive, maybe I'll look 40 at that point, which I guess is a good thing. Don't worry about it. You look after you and your grandkids, and at any point down the road, if anything is extra that you can, I know you will. And I know, like I said, it is tough, to go from yeah, and it is tough, when we had a certain amount of, heavy hitters and things change. Not everything is going to stay the same. Nothing is guaranteed. That's why it's really important for us to be able to hopefully get more people. So that way, if some of the goats are having financial troubles, right? If they're having financial troubles, then new goats can emerge. But if they're not going to help me out, at all, that means I just have to keep upping my game, because keep staying confident, keep upping the quality on the thumbs. I already know the presentation for the video and the pictures and the 4K and the HD will be great, but you just got to keep going and then hope we can get newbies like Josh, for example, and then that can take a spot for someone that doesn't show up anymore, So I appreciate you guys very much, and don't worry, man. There'll be a time where things get better, and there'll be a time hopefully where we get more. So that we won't have to rely, only on 5 or 6 people primarily, where it can be where we have like 10 or more. So there's never an issue. It's maybe different people rotate with the donos. Some people will donate every day. Some people will donate when they can. Some people will never donate. But I feel that, if you actually watch me, watch what I do, and with the people that we have of the room, we have something very special here. We are the most slept on channel for sports and everything in general on YouTube. I don't think there's another channel that has, to go through as much bullshit as me, based on where I'm at number wise, like right at that 20,000 mark. I mean, I feel be, at least double that by now. I mean, I've been doing this for 11 years, and this is my 7th year on YouTube. So it's like, first 2 years, the algorithm was different. And then they pretty much just put up the, Great Wall of China the last 5 years, and pretty much wanting to have me quit. You know what I mean? A lot of people would quit. If you have a big growth in 2 years and very little growth in 5, how many people would still go? But again, I sacrificed a Michael Jordan rookie card PSA 9 that's worth $30,000. You think I'm fucking, quitting? Hell no. I'm never quitting. This is my fucking name and my legacy, my brand. So it just would be nice to be able to get treated fairly like some of these other YouTubers, to actually go, on a nice run of new people to come through. But, all I can do is just, put the grind and hope and pray that the algorithm will be in my favor one day. So 1979, baby. 83. Thank you, Megan, for the Twitter help. And we just need to be able to keep grinding. Get 10 people in the room at all time, then 20 people in the room at all times, 30, but it's like even some of the GOATs that were normally here every day, they're not even here. So it's like, if I can't even rely on the GOATs to be here every day, how am I going to rely on a newbie to be here every day, or someone that comes once in a while? So it's just, you just got to be able to get in front of more people. But I feel with the Mariners, that'll be the way that we do it, unless that I'll end up getting a push somewhere else. But I mean, like I said, it's like sometimes I'll get like an initial push, like last year, one away in the top of the six with NASCAR, where I'm getting like 1,000 to 7,000 views. And then now we can't even crack 500, and I know NASCAR numbers are down a little bit, but to go from 1,000 views to 7,000 views on the live streams to like 500 or less, that's discouraging, and then some streams, barely anybody there besides me and Sarah. So, maybe Mike, it's like, I need to be able to, make a living, and having only a couple people in the room and no donos and doing a 5-hour stream is not smart. As much as I love NASCAR and I love Mike, it's not a good business decision to continuously put all my blood, sweat, and tears into a stream and not get, what I feel I deserve from it. You know what I mean? And it's not like I need to be rich and I need to make like $500 in donos every stream, but everyone's time is worth something. And if I'm putting in a lot of effort, you want to just get what you feel that you are worth, and I don't think that's too much to ask. Suarez, 2 away. Nice job. No, Mike's older than you. So, hey, Chad, I love you. Appreciate you. See you later, bud. I hope that comment was worth it for you. This channel ain't like those, where you can just come in and start talking shit, and you get those big channels that don't ban anybody. They don't time out anybody because they're so desperate for views and subs and donos that they won't do it. They just want people to come in, even if they're toxic. Not me. Sorry, bud. I'd love to be able to get to 20,000 subs, but not with douchebags like that. No worries, Mike. There'll be others that'll be able to step up for you. I knew it. I wish I didn't know it, but I knew it. Yeah. Plus, nobody understands the grind and what we've gone through. You know what I mean? If you want to get a little kid talking shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, unless you're me, you don't understand what it's like and how much work is put in on and off camera. So, but it's nice, to people that love to hate. Just make sure that one comment is worth it, and then you can go back and make another fake profile. Or they'll beg for forgiveness. We've had that happen before, where people try to troll and be a dickhead or an asshole, and then they'll beg me to be on the channel because they love everybody in the room. Well, don't be a dickhead then. Don't be an asshole. It's so easy to be an asshole, and there's a lot of trolls out there. A lot of jealousy too. But, like I said, people don't understand how much work goes in to be a successful YouTuber if you're not famous already or have money or have connections. To build something from ground up is so difficult, But that's the difference between me and Chad Versus. I will make it. Chad, you will not. Nice try, bud. Angels 4, Mariners 3, top of the 6, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Ward in the box, Murphy on the mound. Burnt in the building, $1 holla. What's good, man? $1 holla, bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. How are you, brother? You got a specific Angels photo that you want to have me pull up? I got you. Thank you for the $1. I got photos for all the team here as well. Struck him out. Woo! Nice job, Penn.
Actually, no, Justine. My famous two tacos are still just 99 cents when you order on the Jack app or online. Could you press 6, please? I'm going up. Get my famous two tacos for just 99 cents. Only on the Jack app or online. There's never been a better time to get away with a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted.
Due up for the Mariners in the bottom of the 6th. Sam Haggerty. Ham Swaggerty. 0 for 2. Backup catcher, Tom Murphy. 0 for 2. 2 Ks. Batting third, Cooper Hummel. 0 for 2. 1 K. Do you see a trend there? Not good. Not good. Not good. So anything we get out of the lineup from those 3 guys and Pollock is a bonus. So I know you do. And you've done more, in the 6 months or year that I've known you than most people will do for me ever. So, you've done a lot for me. And, I'm always going to appreciate everything that you've done for me. I never forget the people that have donated to me, even if it's $1, $1 or $1,300 or anything in between. So, like I said, you're getting, up there in age. Your health is a concern. Your grandkids are a concern. And, if you got to be able to take care of them, instead of me, totally understandable. You know what I mean? And hopefully we can get some more people to replace others that maybe can't donate anymore. So 101. Let's get to 200. Let's do it. He said the rally monkey. Yes. Is that who you guys have? Okay, here we go. He said, I want to see a photo of the rally monkey. Yeah, and I think that it's been so tough, in 2023. Like I said, some of the heavy hitters aren't, here every day. And, we had a nice run, for like, 200 or more, 6 months straight, and then, some streams will be at $20 or less. So, I mean, it definitely does teach me a lot more about gratitude. I'm always going to be thankful for everything that comes through, and nothing is guaranteed ever. So you just have to appreciate what it is when it's there. I'll even hit you with your little Angels logo. I'll even hit you with Torrey Hunter as well. That's a fucking name, Torrey Hunter. When's the last time anyone seen a fucking Torrey Hunter photo? Never. Long time. There we go. There's your boy. He said, that's what I want for my dono. Yeah. Electric, baby. All right, come on, Tom. All right, 4-3 Angels, bottom of the 6th, 1 out, 1-1 count. Moore on the mound, Tom Murphy in the box, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, 1-1 pitch. God, Murphy stinks. 1-2 count. Yeah. Well, you do more than most people too, as a heavy hitter, like I said, you always do what you can. And we, really appreciate it. It just is like when we have some of these people that just don't show up anymore at all. And it's like, we'll get people to come back eventually at some point, or you'll get people that owe me money and then say they want to make a bet for the Buccaneer playoff game and that the Bucs were going to go all the way, and then comes back, right? And then complains about me, even though I don't talk politics on the channel, and then says that they're never coming back, and then never paid me the $50 to me and Sarah. So there you go. That's what happens, right? So sometimes you get people that keep their word. Sometimes you get people that donate, donos to you, and then for whatever reason they're having a bad day, or they want to make things political or whatever it is, and then and then say that I'm a bad guy and that they're never coming back. All right, well, I appreciate all the donos and the support that you had, but if you're going to be so fickle to leave over something that I didn't do and not pay me the $50 you owe me, well, I guess then maybe we're better off without you, if you're going to be that way. But it shows you, you think you know somebody and everyone is like, genuine and real, but apparently not everyone is genuine and as real as we thought, and you still owe me $50. So, which would have gone to Sarah. So essentially me and Sarah lost out on $50 there. So, but again, if you want to make a dumb bet that the Buccaneers were going to go all the way, they weren't even going to beat Dallas in that first game. And I don't want to argue, but hell, if you want to give me $50 for free, let's make the bet. And then I win and then I don't get paid. So, well, there we go. But people should be smart enough to know not to be fucking mouthing off politics shit in the channel. We had another person that was doing that last week as well. And we don't do that shit here. That shit is not acceptable here. That we do not talk that. This is sports, pop culture, not politics. It's like, what the fuck do you think, talking about politics like that's going to make the stream better? You're going to cause a bunch of chaos in here, with everyone's different beliefs and views. That's why you keep that shit to yourself. So, yeah, UConn is about to win 69-57, and it wasn't even close. And I'm not sorry that I haven't watched it. All right, here we go. 4-3. Bottom of the sixth. 2 outs. Popped up. Damn it. End of the sixth inning. All right, we're going to the top of the seventh. All right, are they going to make another change or are they still going to go with Murphy? Still has Murphy there. Not Dale, unfortunately. Legend. All right, we'll put the Braves up there. There we go.
Hi, I'm Tolga. This is Oscar. After feeding him Dusty Kibble for a while, I was like, this is not.
Should be the pen, Murphy.
It smelled so burnt and unnatural. Like, I wondered, what's even in this stuff? We tried.
Well, that sucks. So the Natty sucked for UConn winning. They're up by 12. And Ross sucked. So, at least hopefully the Mariners can win, so at least I can get something. I got you, man. I'm always going to do I'm going to do my research and my due diligence, man. Wow, I bet. 4 kittens? Wow. For baseball, like I said, I actually like it until we get to the point where we have a game decided by a violation, either by the pitcher or the batter, like in Cactus League, when we had that on the first day, then it's going to be a problem. But I actually saw an amazing stat line, and I'm not sure. Let me see if I still have it or not. But everything about the game has gotten better. You know what I mean? Like the game has gotten shorter. Batting averages are up. Stolen bases are up. So everything is, it's like shifting was one thing. Bigger bags, more stolen bases, more runs, more hits, right? And then also the game is being short. Instead of like 3 hours and 10 minutes, 3 hours and 20-minute average. Now it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2 hours and 40-minute average, which I like. Especially if you're watching it on TV. When you're at the ballpark, you don't care. But when you're there in person, I actually think that this is going to be better. I thought at first, oh, hell no, this is going to be terrible. But as we've already gone through it for about a week now, I actually like what it's done. And the only thing I don't like is if we have violations that cost someone the World Series, National League, NLDS, NLCS, ALCS, ALDS, as long as we don't have a pitching or hitting violation that causes someone the game, we're fine. And so far, so good. But that's the only thing, that we can do. I got you, Mike. Regardless of donation today or not, or, or even in the future, I always take care of you, man. People that have taken care of me, I will take care of them. And sometimes things change. Health, financial situation, job, I get it. Things change. But that's why it's so essential that I got these thumbnails up to par. So hopefully we can get some more people from Twitter or YouTube, and they can start promoting my videos. So that way we can get new goats to help us out. So if some of the regular goats don't have money to donate, then the newbies can kind of step up. So that's the ultimate goal. 4-3 Angels, top of the 7th. 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. Oh, we got Castillo in. Pitch is low and outside. Full count. Trout, foul. Come on, baby. 73-59 Yukon with a minute left to win the championship, 74. And yes, I will give Mike Trout love. Damn it. Jesus. Diego throws it to like first base. What the fuck was that? You walked Mike Trout. Next up, Mr. Shohei Ohtani. And he already went yard. I'll show him some proper love. All right, no problem. I'll see you tomorrow. Jameson, you want to take over for the dono portion while Sarah is going to be calling it an early night? Nice catch. One away. Good thing that we got him to go on that first pitch. Hell, that was going to be bad. Yeah. Well, like I said, if people spoil me, which is, like I honestly feel a lot of people on Twitch and YouTube don't appreciate donos and support. You know what I mean? They just assume that that's how it's supposed to be. And they have this like ego and whatnot. Not every YouTuber or Twitch, person is like that, but there's a lot of people that are like not in reality anymore. Like they're in this like, magical social media world, and nothing is like, the reality of it all. That's the problem with social media. There's a lot of people that act like they're a good person, but they're not. They just care about the money. They could care less about who's donating to them as long as they're getting donations, which is sad. Pitch is on the corner outside. Should have been a ball. Called strike on Hunter Renfroe. We got Hunter Renfroe on the Raiders, and then a Hunter Renfroe on the Angels. Spelled differently, though. This one is Renfroe. That's kind of wild. The guy has the same exact name. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if they turn it off in the 9th or something, but I mean, I think it'll be okay. Oh, what defense! Oh, that was high, though. Oh, we tried to go for the double there, but he scooped it with the glove. Nice job. Sensational by J.P. Crawford. He did fucking one of these right here. Burnt is like, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Good job. 4-3 Angels. Top of the 7th. Get him. Flip it. And that throw was ridiculously high. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming in, showing love. It's always fun to talk to you. Anytime you have free time, come through and say hi and hang out with me for a bit. Appreciate you, Josh. All right, Jake Lamb is up next. He's bounced around a little bit, little Mariners, little Dodgers, Diamondbacks. But apparently he decided to be a good baseball player out of nowhere now. 2 for 2, 2 for 3, double single, 2 runs. All right. And I don't really like Diego Castillo. This motherfucker is too wild. He can't even keep it over the plate. He's just all over the place. 1-1 pitch to Lamb. Pitch is low. What's new? 2-1 count. Angels 4, Mariners 3. Top of the 7th. Runner at first. Jake Lamb 2 for 3, double single and 2 runs. Castillo 15 pitches in, and all of them have been garbage. Runner at first, 2 outs. 2-1 pitch. Diego Castillo on the mound. Jake Lamb in the box. Pitch is outside. 3-1 count. God, pull this guy. He's fucking terrible. Yeah, you can't find the game normally because unless you live in the Northwest and have Root Sports, then you're probably not getting to watch it. A lot of the streaming sites, they don't have baseball. Some of them do, some of them don't. I know MLB, if you had T-Mobile, you could sign up for the package, or not even sign up, but like fill out your information, and they gave you free games up until tonight if you had T-Mobile, and then they turn it off. And it's like the extra innings thing. It was like a free preview. But other than that, that's the only thing that I know, that they have the free preview on extra innings. So if you have a TV, Zaid, you might be able to find it, if you have a cable provider, and you can scroll down to see where that's at for MLB extra innings and see if it's on still. But I believe it was going to be on until today or tonight, and then they were going to turn it off, the free preview, tomorrow. So just to help you out. UConn won. Yep. Ball 4. 76-59, terrible ratings. No one cares. And everyone knew UConn was going to win. So sad day for college hoops. You have YouTube TV. Then you're fucked. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, if you only have YouTube TV, I mean, there's a lot of like these streaming sites, but then you got to be careful on which ones you go to. Make sure it doesn't give your computer or phone a virus, and whatnot. And then you got to worry about the pop-ups. But what I've noticed on some of those ones where people would watch, other sports, that they've excluded baseball. They'll do like NBA and some of this other shit. But, I know some people are like, oh, I don't care about the NBA, So which is unfortunate because there's a lot of baseball fans that want to watch. And if their favorite team is out of market, then you're kind of fucked unless you can figure something out. There we go. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th. But I'll give the best kind of broadcast I can with me calling it. And at least I give HD photos and 4K photos as well. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's go, baby.
Saturday night, April 29th, at the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Before the Xfinity Attention Network, we didn't have internet that was play our events. Every device in every room?
Where are you, Uncle? With the fastest speeds, I can't even dream of what he'll be able to do.
Switch to gig internet on the Xfinity 10G network for $30 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile.
You have no idea how good you did it.
I just said to Kenny Omega, to Sarah, I forgot to put it up here on the screen, but I still would.
Only from Xfinity.
All right, time to put up a Kenny Omega for Sarah, even though she's getting ready to kind of get situated for work. Next up for the Mariners, in the bottom of the 7th, J.P. Crawford, 1 for 2, 1 run and a K. Batting second, Julio Rodriguez, 0 for 1, 2 runs, 2 base on balls. And batting third, Ty France, 1 for 3 and 1 RBI. I know sometimes when the YouTube, does the YouTube exclusives, hopefully I can build this up and I can be known as a Mariner YouTuber, and maybe one day I could be on that show. They did it last year, where they have certain people there, but, I'm just trying to grind it out. And honestly, there's a lot of people that can call baseball games, but they don't have really a baseball voice. I feel my, my tonality and my voice fits very smoothly with NFL and Major League Baseball. Like it's very natural, for me to get excited about baseball based off my history, meeting Ken Griffey Jr. and, having all these special things, happen to me with Seattle and going to the games and, getting the foul balls and whatnot. So. But that would be kind of ironic if I end up, finally getting the recognition and I start, getting the not only the recognitions on the, the sub count and everything, but just in general overall. And if it ends up being through Mariners, I mean, it's probably not the thing I initially thought would it be it. But again, you have to go through the journey. Julio came. I did the games last year, and I'm going to continue to do them, forever. Let's go, baby. Appreciate you, Sarah. Bullet Club. Kenny Omega. That's a sweet photo. I'm going to send that one to her too. All right. 4-3 Angels, bottom of the 7th. JP Crawford 1 for 2 in the box. Come on, JP. Baseball terminology is so much different than like football, basketball, hockey, soccer. Well, you definitely have to do your due diligence. That's for sure. All right. Come on, JP. Two-two pitch. Chopped foul. Mariners are at home. Yeah, I live in Oregon, Zaid. So I watch Root Sports. That's the local broadcast here for us. Yeah. And I know we're going to be able to pick it up, and hopefully the AJ Pollock and the Colton Wong and the Teoscar Hernandez pan out for us to get us the more hitting. That's why we got you. And then pitching has to be better. Like I said, it's one thing. Luis Castillo should be winning almost every start. Nice hit for JP. Nice little blooper single there. But it's like we got to have Luis Castillo, Logan Gilbert, and George Kirby win like 70% of their starts, because we already know 70% of the starts for Marco Gonzalez and Robbie Ray are going to be losses. So we need to make sure we make up for that. So we have 3 good pitchers and 2 shitty ones. And we definitely overpaid for Robbie Ray, and Marco Gonzalez is fucking terrible. Robbie, we paid him all the money to be a number 1, and he's the 4th best pitcher. Honestly, if we could get rid of Robbie and Marco today, I would do it. I'm done with those guys. And we need to figure out a DH as well, because the DH is not good for us this year. All right, come on, Julio. I'll be seeing you very shortly in about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to go see 2 games in Seattle versus the St. Louis Cardinals, and I'm going to try to get another Julio ball, another Julio foul ball, hopefully, and maybe a Cal Raleigh. Since I've been to 7 games and I've gotten, 3 baseballs. Kike Hernandez before COVID, when he was on the Dodgers, was my first. And then last year I got a Julio Rodriguez rookie ball, foul ball, and I got an Aaron Judge ball when the Yankees came to town. Pretty unbelievable. So we need this second win. We're 1-3. Come on. Let's go, J-Rod. Julio, try to opposite field home run that shit like last night, or on his bobblehead day. He had a couple hits, 2 out of the 3. And then it was very cool on his bobblehead day. The very first Seattle Mariner issued bobble, he actually autographed some of them. And I actually saw one of them, which I don't know if it's fake or not, but I assume it's going to go for about 300. And then a lot of the regular ones are going for 85 and up. If that's not superstar status, I don't know what is, because most baubles are 25 to 50 with the box, not 85 to 100, especially when they made like 20,000 of them. That shows you how much of a star Julio is, and no Mariner fan wants to get rid of that shit unless they're going to get compensated, because they know it's going to go up in value, especially if you have a box that's in good condition or if you got one that was autographed. But no Mariner player has ever autographed a bobblehead. 1 away. God damn it, Julio. Yeah, if you show the game, you get a copyright strike, and then my channel goes away. So if you want to be able to give me 20,000 subs and pay me thousands of dollars for the money I would be missing on, yeah. Anyone can show the game, but the reason people don't show games on YouTube, right, or if they do, is because it's copyright, and then your channel will get banned and you'll get copyright strikes. So that's why people don't do it. And then if you're lucky enough to find someone that's ballsy enough to show it, then that channel will be taken down or get penalized once YouTube finds it. So it's not worth it in any means. Shit, I did the World Baseball Classic, didn't even show the game, and they banned me for a week. So it shows you, they decide what they want to do. Ty France popped up. But one thing is for sure, I'm never going to do a World Baseball Classic game ever again after that. And like I said, I did like 3 or 4 games up to the championship game, but obviously someone over there is a hater. Yes, we do need to get some hits here. Absolutely. But if you look at the batting averages, I mean, this lineup is terrible. This is the worst lineup that we've had. Look, all right, we got Julio batting 300, Ty France batting 350, Teoscar Hernandez batting .059, not even 100, right? And then you got Suarez 316, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Pollock nothing, Haggerty nothing, Murphy nothing, Hummel nothing, J.P. Crawford batting 214. And we have no Cal Raleigh, a lot of the guys, no Colton Wong. I mean, this is the worst lineup. So if we can find out a way to win this with like 4 guys out of 9, that's pretty impressive. So, yeah, I don't know why people ask. I know most people that ask are kids, or whatever, but it's like, you should already know. If 95% of the streams are not the game, why do you think that is? It's because it's illegal. Otherwise, everyone would show the game. I mean, don't you think, like, if I could show the game behind me or have it on and then just have me in the corner, I would? Every fucking streamer would if it was legal, But I have to give you the second best thing, just amazing photos and good commentary. And, that's how it goes. And then if you end up watching, one, on like YouTube, you'll probably be able to watch half of the game or most of the game as long as it doesn't get taken down. But I feel that should be common sense, but again, if you're a kid, if you're 5 to 15 years old and you're not really familiar with YouTube and the rules, then I guess that's one thing. But hell, if you're like over 18 years old asking that question, you should already know the answer. It's like common sense, especially if you're a person that's been on YouTube a lot. Suarez! Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought that was going to go. Damn it. End of the 7th inning, 4-3 Angels. Let's go to the top of the 8th. Due up for the Angels, Gio Urshela, 0 for 3, 2 Ks. Luis Rengifo, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs. He's a stud. He's actually one of the sleeper players on the Angels. Logan Ope, baby. Rookie, 0 for 3. I see you, Logan. 2 Ks. We'll see if he can get going. And then I got to see if we make a pitching change or if we're still going to have Diego Castillo. Yeah, normally I'll have all Angels photos, but for whatever reason, the Angels don't have good photos for all their players. So it's like I try to find the HD 4K stuff. So this is a cool one. Taylor Ward. I got 1 billion photos for Trout and Ohtani. So I already know those will be good. Hunter Renfroe, there's only a couple. And then starting from here, they don't really have anything good on the Angel side. So I just had to find the coolest one I could find, regardless if it's a former team. Same thing goes here with the Brandon Drury and then the Gio Urshela. And then, all those 3 obviously could be much better. And then obviously we get the good ones. And sometimes that happens. It's like, I can find a good one, but it won't fit the screen. And that's a part of it too. You got to be able to find the size that fits. And then also HD 4K if possible. I ain't going to put no bullshit photos up there. Come on now. I got a reputation to hold up to, right? Let's go, baby. Angels, Mariners. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy, Mr. Mariner himself. 4-3, top of the 8th. Let's go. Outlaw. Well, I wish I wasn't, because when I had the stomach flu, I was out for a week. That means no money coming in. And then, I got banned for a week, and I still decided to stream on Twitter, knowing that I probably wasn't going to get anybody to show up and probably no donos. And I still did it. So I could have just been pissed off and said, fuck everything and just not even stream for a week. But mentally, that would have been not good for me. But luckily, Odin's son dropped me a 50 and Cyberpunk dropped me 100 when I got banned. So at least that got me through, to at least survive. So exactly. I'm not a dummy, bro. You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to like, things that I care about, baseball, basketball, football, whatever it is, wrestling, I do my due diligence. And I know, he's not a home run hitter. He's kind of like a D Gordon, an Ichiro, a JP Crawford, a guy that normally would be like a leadoff type of hitter, but normally he doesn't lead off all the time. You can put him anywhere in the lineup 1 through 9, but he can bat 300 and he's a good hitter. He's a good contact hitter that can pull. And I always look for those guys. And obviously we know that Ohtani is Ohtani and Trout is Trout, Hall of Fame, but no one gets talked about. Luis needs to be talked about. He's like the third best player. And I feel like, he's consistent. He's never going to give you 20, 30, 40 home runs and a shitload of ribbies, but he will be able to move runners and get on base. And I like him. I would take him on the Mariners. So, and that shows credibility on my end because when an Angel fan says, you know what you're talking about, then obviously we know what we're talking about here. So, all right, Mike, feel better. All right, I got to get fessed up here. All right, let me see if I can get a good one here. And again, most people, when they do a broadcast, they're just talking. They're not doing anything above and beyond. Oh, did he hit him? Two one count. 4-3 Angels, top of the 8th. 1 out, 2-1 count. Festa on the mound. Luis Rengifo in the box. I like this guy. I mean, like I said, regardless if you're my rival, Astros and Angels with the Mariners and, A's and Rangers, I will still be able to show love for the players that are great as well as the players that are slept on. Because people need to be educated about that, so that way if Rengifo comes out as an available player and you get him, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I remember that guy. That guy was good for the Angels. On the corner, full count. Ump has been very questionable with the strike zone. And plus, I remember him fucking up the Mariners a lot last year. So that's why my memories don't fade when someone fucks us up, either, based off defense or hitting. So. Walked him. Damn it. Yeah, pitching and hitting have not been very kind to us. And that's sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Pollock, Haggerty, Murphy, Hummel, all with nothing. So it's like you're really banking on playing with half of a roster. And it's luckily that we're only down 1. You have 4 guys that haven't produced anything, which I knew they wouldn't. I looked at the lineup today and I said, Pollock, Haggerty, Murphy, Hummel, gross. That's like terrible. Rodriguez, France, Hernandez, Suarez, good. Crawford, good. But the 4, all back to back to back to back, terrible. 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's like the worst lineup ever. So hopefully we can fix that. But of course, you have to give Cal Raleigh a break from catching once in a while, and Colton Wong obviously isn't playing, but it shows how important some of those other role players are. So, yes, I am. I am actually liking everything. The only thing I worry about, we talked about it earlier in the broadcast. Did he go? No, he didn't. Is that if the games end in the playoffs or in general with a violation, as long as, the bigger bases, I'm cool with. Shorter games, I'm cool with. More hits, more stolen bases, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with no shifting. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? But the pitching violations or the hitting violations, if it ends a game fucked up, World Series or, NLDS, NLCS, ALDS, ALCS. And if it ends with a violation, that's when people are going to get pissed. But other than that, everything has been great. Everything, all the stats have been up, and the games have been shortened down to about 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2 hours and 40 minutes, and instead of an average of 3 hours and 10 minutes. So I do like that. 2 away. I know it's different, you know what I mean? But, like I said, when you're in person, like when I go to Seattle and watch games, I don't care if it lasts 4 or 5 hours. You know what I mean? I'll go back to the hotel, but if it's like on TV, sometimes when the games go 3 hours and 30 minutes to 5 hours, you're like, fuck, it's like, it's a little much. Taylor Ward popped up. Fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, it looks like the Angels are going to win. God damn it. Taylor Ward with a dinger. 2-run home run. 6-3 Angels. Fuck. And the photo is fitting to what's happening to us. I had to pull up the photo of him hitting a home run today, didn't I? God damn it. Nice job. Nice job, Burnt. There you go. I'll even hit you with your Angels logo with it. And it's not even over yet. Oh, great. Now we have Mike Trout. What could go wrong? And then after that, Ohtani. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fuck. All right, enough of that. I can only give you so much. It's a Mariner broadcast, baby. But I love to be able to call it down the middle. You got to give credit where credit's due. Don't be a hater. Derek says, Bull Festa. The pitching has just been fucking terrible. Dominic in the building. What to do? One-two count on Trout. One-two pitch is high. 2-2 count. Now I'm afraid if I throw up a really fire graphic of Trout, he's going to go yard. Two pitch. Outside. Oh, time was called. Yeah, if you're Mike Trout, you can get anything you want, baby. Pass the torch to Julio, though. It's about to happen. As far as older player going to the new player. Oh, look at that one. Pitch is outside, 3-2 count. Now, I better not see a solo shot because of this amazing graphic I just pulled up. And I even hit you with the Angels here. Come on! All right, enough of that. Come on, baby. Full count, outside. Of course it is. He walked him. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. All right. So we just walked Trout, and now we're probably going to get a home run by Ohtani. He's already went yard once. He already has a 2-run homer. Shohei, my cousin. He'll be on the Mariners next year. 6-3 Angels. Chopped foul. Your boy has to work fast. Oh, 1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Teoscar hasn't done shit. Ham, Wong, and Pollock. It's like we brought these guys in to do something, and we're not really getting a whole lot, which is unfortunate, But But it's early. It is only, April. So April and May are developmental months where guys are just trying to find their footing, get used to the clock, and just get used to the grind of, getting out there almost every day. And then by the time June hits, we should, when the weather gets warmer, that's when teams start to get a little bit better. But obviously starting off the season after what we did in the playoffs last year, beating the Blue Jays, losing to the Astros, starting off 1-4, fuck my life, dude. That's not ideal. 6-3 Angels, top of the 8th, runner at first. Mike Trout, 2 outs, 1-2 pitch. Ohtani 1-for-4 with a 2-run dinger. Chopped foul. Whoever's getting these Ohtani foul balls, get it. Ohtani foul ball. I mean, anything Ohtani is going to be worth money. Like, I imagine the person that caught that Ohtani ball, an Angel fan, will probably offer $100 or $200 for it. That's just how it goes when you go to Mariner games. When I got the Aaron Judge ball, I got offered a couple $100 for it, and I said nope. And I got fucking slapped on my leg and shit by the girl that didn't get it. So and I was like, yeah, you're not getting this ball. All right, we got Ohtani. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 8th. Sit down, Ohtani. No more home runs for you, bro. All right, bottom of the 8th. What a terrible start to the season after how good we were, but I'm still going to keep it grinding, keep it moving. Yeah, if we didn't give up that big home run there, we still would have had a chance at 4-3. But after that homer hit, then it was donezo. But also, too, we should have lost this game. I mean, anytime you have Pollock, Haggerty, Murphy, Hummel in the lineup, four guys that can't do anything, and they all are at 0. I mean, what are the chances of us winning the game? Like, what, 10%? So I already kind of knew, unless Julio, Ty France, Hernandez, which I can't even count on. So it came down to Julio, France, Suarez, and that's it. You have 3 guys out of the lineup. Hernandez has been choking, and Crawford will only give you so much. So it's like 4 guys out of 9. That's not a good lineup. So, oh, you did? You got a Julio bobblehead? You didn't get an autograph one, though. I did see an autograph one, and I know he signed some of them. I'm actually going to look on eBay to see how much it's going for. But all of them are going for 85 and up. All right, like it looks like the autograph Julio, there's only one available. Only one person that got it is willing to part with it. It's at $182.50 right now with 22 bids, $10 shipping, 5 days to go. So that'll probably go for $350. That's wild, but it's like an exclusive through the Mariners. And Julio, they made the post that he was going to sign a few of them, and then most of these other ones are going for $85 to $100. I'm gonna end up having to fork up the cash, and I'll end up buying one down the road for 85, and then hopefully I can get the Cal Raleigh for about 50. Because the Cal Raleigh's coming out here pretty soon. So, here Suarez and Castillo. We should be able to win tomorrow. I'll do the game, and then Wednesday, obviously it's at 12:30. We're gonna get rocked by Ohtani, and I can't record that game because the girlfriend is working here in the studio from 7 a.m. to 4, so I won't be able to do that early game. Yeah, but I'm a big bobblehead guy, especially with Mariners. I don't have any Julio stuff yet, but I got the Griffey Upper Deck 1989 bobble, so I got that. That's a cool one. And then I ended up finding this one. It took me 10 years. It's from 2012, and it's Randy Johnson and Dan Wilson. Took me a double bobble. It's the only Randy Johnson Mariner bobblehead ever. So of course I had to get that. And then I got all kinds of other, figures and shit here on the desk. Got the 97 starting lineup of Randy Johnson, right? We got the 1999 Griffey. Doesn't get any better than that, baby. And I got the statue figures here as well of Griffey and Edgar Martinez. All kinds of stuff. And then I got Marcus Mariota, custom McFarland, NFL figure painted like duck colors. And I got a LaMichael James one as well. And I got my Hollywood Hogan here as well. So it's mostly Mariners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things Mariners on my desk here. Oh, and I got a Cal Raleigh autograph rookie from Topps here as well that I bought. As soon as he hit that home run, that night I bought it. because I knew that his shit was going to go up. So I was like, I better buy it now before it goes up. So Pollock, one away. Terrible lineup. They better not do this lineup ever again. Pollock, Haggerty, Murphy, Hummel. And I don't really mind Haggerty and Murphy, but Murphy doesn't have the experience. And it's like, you're not going to get anything here. You're not going to get anything here. And you got to pray that you get a little bit out of Pollock and Haggerty, but it's not looking too good. All right, bottom of the 8th, 6-3, 1 out. Quijada on the mound. Sam Haggerty in the box. Come on, baby. Let's play some for some pride, baby. I'm jealous that you got a Mariners bobble. I need that Cal Raleigh bobble as well. I need that. Yeah, because those are like my guys. You know, it's like if I can get a Suarez bobble, that'd be cool. But Cal Raleigh bobble and fucking Julio bobble, I mean, I need those. I need that. Need that on the desk. Normally, I keep it in the box, but as long as like the box opens and I'm not going to ruin it, it's got the tab and you can open it up. Those are the coolest toys. So that way you can actually touch them, enjoy them, put them back if needed, or just like, you know, have them on the desk. And it's just like those starting lineups in McFarland's that are in the package. Once you open it, the package is fucked. So chop foul, 1-2 count. Six-3 Angels, bottom of the 8th. 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2 count, 1 away. Haggerty 0 for 3. What's new? Pollock 0 for 3. Haggerty 0 for 3. Murphy 0 for 3. Hummel 0 for 3. How the fuck are we supposed to win with a lineup like that? Luckily, this is just like that lineup, but it's shitty because you gave it to George. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't have this been given to fucking Marco Gonzalez, where we had 2 more hitters in there? You know, like a Cal Raleigh and a big dumper Cal Raleigh and a Colton Wong. Then maybe we win this game or a little bit closer. But you can't expect to win with 4 garbage players all in the lineup next to each other. Oh, what a catch. What a catch from Gio. Wow. Gio. Urshela. I see you. That was a great catch. All right, Haggerty. He's running back to the dugout with nothing. All right, Tom Murphy. And Murphy, you know, has had some moments, you know, where, you know, we're really excited for him to be able to do something. But, I mean, his starts are far and few between. And, you know, he was kind of banged up for a while, too. Come on, Tom. I like Tom's excitement and energy when he does something big. His eyes get big. He's, you know, we've seen a couple memes and GIFs from last year with Murphy, you know, when he makes big plays, like hits a home run or gets the winning run and, you know, slides into home. You know, you'll see his eyes get big and he'll show that crazy energy. But, I mean, hits and home runs are going to be far and few between from him as well. It's like no expectations whatsoever. 1-1 pitch is high, 2-1 count. UConn 76, San Diego State 59, final. It's like the first game in the tourney where the underdog didn't win. It was like underdog, and then finally the luck ran out. Plus, it would have been weird as hell to say college basketball champion San Diego State. What? It's like some Twilight Zone shit. Even UConn being champion is like bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, really? That's the best team? Okay. I mean, congratulations to them, but you know what I mean. I would have rather seen Bama, Houston, or Kansas there. At least those teams were good throughout the year, but, you know, it is what it is. Congratulations to UConn and winning the lowest rated, lowest watched, nobody cared championship. The women's was better. That's sad. When you get out watched by the women's, and nobody really watches the women's basketball like on a high level. There's people that watch, but it's not like a lot of people watch WNBA or college hoops on the women's side, you know, unless you're like a girl growing up, and you're watching it with your family, and you have dreams and aspirations to be the next Paige Bueckers or Sabrina Ionescu or Caitlin Clark. But I mean, not a lot of people are going to be watching that, a game in, game out basis. But Caitlin Clark was awesome to watch. End of the 8th inning as we're down by 3. What's new? But I'm still going to keep grinding it out. All right, let's go to the top of the 9th. All right, what are we at on donos? I don't even know what we're at. What are we at? 100 something? I have to scroll up. What are we at? 101. All right, we're at 101. 99 to go. 99 to go. All right, next up for the Angels. And just, even putting in a little extra effort with the logos, it does make a huge difference with the presentation. Let's see, where are we going? Leading off, 1 for 4, Hunter Renfroe. And then batting second, looks like they're going to have a substitution for Jake Lamb, David Fletcher. And then batting third, Brandon Drury. So I guess I have to go get a Fletcher photo of David. I better do that now real quick. Renfroe, 1 for 4, single in the 5th, 2-0 count. Festa still on the mound, and we are getting killed. What's new? Nice pitch, 2-1 count. I never would have in my wildest dreams thought that we have a possibility to start the season off 1-4. It just wouldn't have ever crossed my mind. But again, Teoscar Hernandez has been garbage. You know what I mean? If we would have been able to get some hits out of that, we probably could have won some of the games, And then this lineup is just absolutely terrible. Robbie Ray stinks. Marco Gonzalez stinks. And then you got bad luck and we lose with Logan Gilbert and George Kirby. So, there you go. It's like 2 of the guys that were supposed to win didn't win. The 2 guys that lost, we knew they were going to lose. And then at least Luis Castillo got us to win. But the Guardians are a good team. So I already knew that was going to be tough. And with the Angels, we'll see if they can bounce back from what happened with them last year. So far, so good for them. I mean, they're 2-1. They're going to be 3-1. I'm going to be 1-4. I'm not happy about that. Maybe see if Lockett or Gino can hit a ball. I know, huh? Yeah. I know you love college, Mike. I know you love it. But for me, there's limits. And it's like people also with like WWE, they're so loyal to WWE, it could be like the worst thing possible. And then they act like it's still good. It's like when the COVID hit, WWE was terrible. And, but I guess if you love college hoops or college football, college basketball, college athletics, baseball, whatever it is you're going to watch. But for me, I'm a fanatic through and through with many, many things: baseball, basketball, football, hockey, soccer, UFC, boxing, NASCAR. But it has to be a good event, and if I don't feel it's worthy, it's not going to catch my interest. It's like I knew Monday Night Raw would be terrible after WrestleMania. It was. I knew that championship game would not be close, and then the ratings would be terrible. It was, And like I said, it's the teams that made it. No one gives a shit about UConn and San Diego State besides the people that go to that school. I don't think that's an unfair thing to say, Me too. And Robbie's better than Marco. Barely, but Robbie he stinks, dude. He lost his confidence after the Yordan Alvarez homer. We paid him number 1 money. We got to stop getting these fucking Blue Jay players. Blue Jays are fleecing us with this fucking Robbie Ray, Teoscar Hernandez bullshit. No more trades or pickups from the fucking Blue Jays. And if it is, it better be fucking Vlad Jr. or Bo Bichette, damn it. Because these guys that we're getting are trash. I think Teoscar will be able to turn it around. Ray's done. I don't think Ray will ever turn into a good pitcher ever again, honestly, unless he goes to another team. But we're already invested like $1 billion in his contract, idiot. That was a dumb move. But at least we got Castillo, Gilbert, and Kirby. So it's not like we're just left, with Marco Gonzalez and Robbie Ray. Imagine if those were our two best pitchers. How terrible we would be. We'd be losing every game. 1-2 count. Top of the ninth, 6-3 game. Angels up. Runner at first. 1-2 count for Festa. Brennan Drury in the box. The Phillies are 0-4. Yeah, but I'm the Mariners, dude. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like with the team and what we had. I mean, Phillies is bad too with the 0-4, right? But like, you know what I mean? That's what's saying what our starting pitching is terrible. I mean, is that what the Phillies are? The pitching is not there. They have hitters, but not pitching. But with us, we don't have hitters or pitching right now. It's just not a good move. And there's another RBI. 7-3. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't think anyone would have predicted that the Phillies would be the only team in baseball without a win. How the hell is that possible? But that's baseball for you. But you know what would be the craziest shit ever? Is that even if they start off 0-4 and then they make it to the playoffs, maybe they will, maybe they won't. Well, it's early still. Like I said, a lot of people love to overreact, but yeah. Only trade with the Reds, like Castillo, yeah. Never make trades with the Blue Jays ever again. They fleeced us, man. Sons of bitches. But we have Julio. And if we have Julio, we're going to be relevant for the next 15 years. So that's what makes me happy. We just got to get the right pitchers and the right hitters and the right combination. And fuck, if we get Ohtani next year, if it happens, it's a long shot. But if it happens, then it's game over. Once we get Ohtani, if it happens, then we know we're going to be a top 2 team in the American League. And we'll have a shot to get to not only an ALDS, but ALCSs, a few of them, and probably at least one World Series with Ohtani, with this team. If we were able to get rid of some of the shitty pieces, bring in Ohtani, that would be amazing. And we have the strongest Japanese following, too. See if he follows in Ichiro's footsteps instead of going to like the Dodgers or Yankees. Would be awesome. Top of the ninth, 7-3 Angels. Runner at second. 1 away, 2-2 pitch by Festa. Incoming. Come on, Festa. God damn it. Big swing and a miss. Got him. 2 away. Good job, Festa. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, man. Love you. Appreciate you. And I look forward to you hanging out with me. Regardless if you don't really care about baseball that much, just to hang out and talk. It's always fun. Oh, hope you feel better, and I'll talk to you hopefully tomorrow. Oh, 1 count. This is one of my favorite players on the Angels. I'm not supposed to like anybody on their team, but I really do like Luis, man. I just don't like it when he goes 2 for 3 against us. Which will probably go 3 for 4. Like, it would not shock me if he gets an RBI double here or a single. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe he'll pop up or ground out or whatever, but he's fucking crafty. Pitch is high, 1-2 count. Come on, baby. What do I got to do? Do I got to hit all the bobblehead heads here? I mean, we got to get a little good luck here going. I mean, this game's already fucked. We got to wait till tomorrow. We're going to get the win tomorrow, though. We're getting the win tomorrow. 1-2 pitch for Festa on Rengifo. Top corner, missed. 2-2 count. I mean, I got the Julio J-Rod shirt on, the Julio jersey. We got the fucking do-rag, the hat, the chain, all that stuff. No chain on tonight, though. Maybe that's why we didn't do good. No, even if I would have worn the chain, we weren't going to do good because the lineup stinks. That's shitty for Kirby that they gave him that lineup. Terrible. 4 guys that have no chance of doing anything. Like, how the fuck are we supposed to win with that kind of lineup? Pollock, Haggerty, Murphy, Hummel. Jesus Christ, Scott. Get it together. Get it! Got him. All right, for our final 3 outs.
Preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to my business needs. What's in your wallet? When it's go time, I don't let constipation stop me.
Oh, he says he doesn't let constipation stop him. Dulcolax. No, need to go take a dump? Take this. All right, perfect commercial placement in the Mariner game, right? Everyone's constipated. Everyone sucks. Oh, Mariners. Perfect time to place that commercial. All right, Megan, have a good day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, here in the bottom of the 9th, let me adjust here the ticker to make sure I always make sure everything's updated through the score and the top and the bottom of the innings. So anytime if you're looking for the score, it'll always be on the bottom. Everything will always be updated. Unless I'm like doing a bunch of like pictures for people, sometimes it's a little delayed, but. All right. Last 3 batters. We get Cooper Hummel 0 for 3 and 1K. Batting second, J.P. Crawford 2 for 3, 1 run and a K. And my guy, Julio Rodriguez 1 for 4. Oh, did they switch it? Or that was from before? Oh, I was about to say, I thought I already saw him. All right, so it's going to go J.P. Crawford, I think. Hold on. Let's see. They're updating. All right. Cooper Hummel. All right. I was going to say, am I tripping? It should be Cooper Hummel, J.P. Crawford, and then Julio, but then it updated on the website. All right, that should be correct. All right. Fucking come on, ESPN. Get your shit together. And we got Julio Rodriguez as well. My boy, J-Rod. Let's go, baby. We ain't winning this game, but I love me some Julio. He brought the excitement back for us here in the Pacific Northwest for the Mariners and everyone all over the globe. That roots for the Mariners. I mean, we've only had a few good years in our history. 95 Slide, 1995 Griffey, 97 MVP Griffey year, 2001 Ichiro's rookie year, and then nothing for 21 years until last year. And last year we got Julio Rodriguez. Ballin'. All right. Oh, they got Tommy La Stella in. Great. Oh, God. Here's another guy that can't really do a whole lot. I mean, he's gotten at least a hit so far at the DH, but he's fucking terrible too. God damn it. We got all terrible DH. But can we just get one guy that can fucking hit? All right, come on, Tommy. Come on, bud. Oh, you ain't losing. Come on, bro. You already got the dub. We'll wait till tomorrow. We'll try to get payback on you. And then you're going to get the dub against us when it's flexing in Ohtani at 12:30 on whatever day that is, Wednesday. Oh, we're fucked. That one will be really ugly unless our hitters come to play on Ohtani, but we'll see. Flexing will give up at least 5 runs minimum. Or, up to that point, a few, and then they pull him. But, yeah, we're definitely going to be getting our ass kicked on Wednesday, so we have to win tomorrow. For my sanity. All right. La Stella in the box. 7-3 Angels. Bottom of the 9th. 1-2 pitch. Estevez. Pitches low. 2-2 count. Hell, Scott Service probably could get a hit better than some of the guys in the lineup that we have. Fucking A. La Stella's probably the best one out of all the guys that we have at DH, but that's not good. We need to make a trade It's either Pollock, Haggerty, Murphy, Hummel, or LaStella, and I don't like any of them. And then the one I might like the best is Pollock, and I don't even think he can do it. I think he's just kind of a name that we signed, but I don't think he can do anything hitting or fielding wise. I think it's just like leadership. LaStella popped up, but LaStella is probably the best one, and that stinks. We need to make a trade before the deadline for a good DH, like a Josh Bell. If we can get like a Josh Bell type of guy like the Guardians got, that would be perfect for us. But, one away. All right, JP Crawford up next. Come on, JP. One-0 pitch. Pitch is high. 2-0 count. Bottom of the ninth. 7-3 Angels beating up on my Mariners. One away. Estevez on the mound. 9 pitches in. JP Crawford in the box. 2-0 pitch. Yeah, you can keep her in here. Leave the door open. If she's been whining. What's going on? Are you leaving to go outside or something? Or okay. Hi, honey. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Nice hair. 7-3 Angels, bottom of the ninth, and JP Crawford gets out again. What's new? Let's go with Julio Rodriguez. Julio. 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 Can you tell I like Julio? Just a little bit. Fouled off towards first base. 0-1 count. Adam Frazier. Well, at least we got rid of Jesse Winker. That wouldn't have helped us. So. Julio! Julio! Fuck. Of course he couldn't even go yard. Damn it. All right, JP. Back to first base. 101. Let's get to 200. Let's do it. Oh, at least he's connecting. But I'm glad that I invested when I did before things went too crazy. I got 2 graded autograph rookie cards, 1 PSA, 1 BGS. I got about 10 cards that aren't graded that are rookies, that are worth anything from 10 to 100. And then I got the ball, obviously, last year as well. So, and I got the jersey. So I think, I did pretty good, all things considered. Because every year, Julio keeps racking up the stats. The memorabilia is going to keep getting higher and higher. And then it's going to get to a point where if you want his rookie autograph, you're going to be paying like $300, $400, $500 for a cheap one. And there it is. The tag at second. Final score, Angels 7, Mariners 3. Damn, that was tough. Nice win for the Angels. Yeah, we got to come back tomorrow night. I'll be streaming tomorrow night for the comeback. I already did the thing. Yeah, I did it earlier today. Double. Okay. All right. Does she need one right now? Okay. Okay. All right. Did you go to the liquor store? Okay, you're good then. All right. I don't need any, but that's good. All right. Well, let's see here. All right. Well, we're almost at the 3-hour mark, so I would assume we'll go for another, 7 minutes or so, and go, over whatever that we want to go over at that time. If anyone wants to go over Monday Night Raw or anything like that, or anything baseball related, and then we'll probably just end the stream at the 3-hour mark, unless we get people coming in. And then if we have like a little dono train coming in, or if people show up, I don't mind going until the 4-hour mark, or 3-hour and 30-minute mark. But we can kind of play it by ear. I mean, we had a good dono day. I'm not sure if any other goats or people will be coming through. rough loss for us, absolutely. But then at least I get a chance to hang out with Paisley and whatnot. And then also, let me see what I have on the DVR. Is there any other baseball that's currently on? I got Monday Night Raw. I got some Simpsons and King of the Hill to watch, which is always good. What about on MLB Network? Is there anything still going? No, it's just MLB Tonight. Maybe I'll go to MLB Tonight real quick, or Monday Night Raw. Oh, here we go. 10-10 Guardians and A's on the bottom of the ninth. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm watching this for the next couple minutes. Guardians 10, A's 10. If the A's can beat the Guardians and we can't, holy shit. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, and something just happened, and the A's just tied the game, I think. Okay, well, I guess I'm watching that. That's on MLB Network right now, if you guys want to watch with me. I mean, I don't know how long they just went away from it. Oh, I thought they were going to show, like, the rest of the game, and they're like, nope, fuck you. 10-10. The A's got 10? How the hell did that happen? I appreciate that. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support. And again, I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll grind it out. And we're gonna get the dub tomorrow. And we'll get the dub tomorrow with Castillo, no doubt. So, thank you, and I appreciate you. Good to see you. Hopefully tomorrow, and in further streams. So, all right, we got 5 minutes to go. Jameson, anything that you want to see? Baseball related before we go? I'm gonna kind of situate some of these photos. I mean, I'm gonna keep some of them on here. I don't really need to delete too many and whatnot, but here we go. I guess the Angels, they found their way, huh? God damn it. Yeah, Luis Castillo tomorrow, baby.
They have a legitimate shot to get to the World Series. He is a front of the rotation pitcher.
Yeah, I like Luis. Luis is our best player. Yeah, but sometimes when they do the live look in, they'll stay with it. If it's like drama, a certain sequence, they'll stay there. But yeah, I think maybe I'll just go to Monday Night Raw, even though I know it was terrible. They have the NASCAR replay. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. Because I went away from NASCAR and I did the Mariner game. So maybe I'll watch NASCAR here. Because I know Monday Night Raw wasn't very good, but I'll end up watching Monday Night Raw after the broadcast is over and whatnot. So, but I appreciate everyone coming through. It seems like with the thumbnail, things are starting to get a little bit better. And if we can have 10 to 20 people in the room, moving forward, that's a good sign. And then once we go from 10 all the time, maybe 15 all the time to 20, and then we're on our way. Just as simple as having 5 or 10 more people consistently in the room will make a huge difference with overall numbers, donos, and also, with them maybe recommending the channel and whatnot. But at least I got the donos on point, the thumbnails on point moving forward. So at least I got that, and we'll go from there. But this one looks good. We got 2,200 views on the one I did from WrestleMania yesterday. NASCAR Mariners was 361, which is a little lower than I'd like. WrestleMania Day 1 with my other thumb, only 216. And then we had 563 and 305 with the Mariner stuff. So slowly but surely, just trying to go from 300 to 500, 500 to 700, 700 to 1,000, and then just keep hustling and grinding. So, hi, Paisley. Paisley's ready for Dad. Are you ready to hang out with Dad? Paisley's ready to hang out with Dad. All right. Well, I appreciate every single one of y'all, and let me go through some of the photos that we have here through the game, and basically once I cycle through a lot of those, we'll probably be ready to go. Again, I'm always willing to go to that 3 hour and 30 mark or 4 hour mark. Usually the cutoff is like 10:30 for me here on the West Coast, because we have people here that go to school in the morning. So I try to be a little respectful on that, and and whatnot. But again, it's not like we're sitting at $5 in donos or anything where I'm forced to go for another 30 minutes or hour just to see if someone will help us out. But the thumbnail turned out great. Sometimes I'll use animation like cartoon characters. Sometimes I'll use actual players and whatnot. But I thought this one turned out really good. And besides us losing 7-3, I had fun today. Julio, 3 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 base on balls. His average drops down to 286. Ty France has been the most consistent player for us. 5 at-bats, 1 run, 1 RBI. He's batting .333. Teoscar Hernandez has been the biggest disaster for us this year. 3 at-bats, absolutely nothing. His average is .059. I think he's got 1 hit out of like 20 at-bats. Fucking terrible. Eugenio Suarez has been good for us. 4 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, batting .300, which is what we want. Pollock, nothing. Haggerty, nothing. Murphy, nothing. Hummel, nothing. And if you would have asked me if I thought that any of those guys would have gotten a hit, I would have said no, and I was correct. J.P. Crawford, 3 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits. He's averaging .214. And unfortunately, with George Kirby, this was not a good game for him. 4.1 innings pitched, and he had 9 hits, 4 earned run. He had 5 Ks, which is good, 84 pitches, but ERA of 8.31. And then we had Penn Murphy, Diego Castillo, who's garbage, and then Festa, who did shitty. Castillo is just too wild, so it is what it is. And obviously with the Angels, they just ripped us up. Let's go here, show them some love. Ward, 5 at-bats, 1 hit, 2 RBIs and a home run. He's batting .421. Get the fuck out of here. Mike Trout, 1 at-bat, 1 run, 1 hit, 3 walks, batting .417. Jesus Christ. Ohtani, right? 5 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 2 RBIs, a 2-run jack, .294. Hunter Renfroe, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 base on ball, batting .118. And then obviously with Lamb, we had Lamb get in there. I don't know if I still have the Lamb photo, but he had 3 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 base on ball, batting .429. Get the fuck out of here. Then we had David Fletcher come in there at the end as well. And obviously when Fletcher came in, 1 at-bat, nothing, batting .157. Brandon Drury, 5 at-bats, 3 hits. That was a good night for him. 1 RBI, batting .231. And then we got Gio Ursula, right? 5 at-bats, nothing, .294 average. And then obviously my guy, Luis Rengifo, I like him, right? 4 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 base on ball. He's batting .167, but that'll be much higher. And Logan Oape, baby, the rookie, 4 at-bats. He didn't get anything, but he's still averaging .286. So Logan will be able to get some things there moving forward. And let's look at the starting pitcher with Reed Detmers. 4.2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 7 Ks. So 7 Ks over Kirby's 5 Ks. That's fucking unfortunate, but it is what it is. We will bounce back at some point. So I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Jameson, Alex, Burnt, Derek, all you guys, I love you, and I appreciate you. Final score, Angels 7, Seattle 3. The Angels improve to 3-1 or 2-1. And then now we are, 1-4? They improved to 3-1, and we're 1-4. Fuck my life. I guess that's how it goes. So love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you for everyone that donated, shared, commented. You guys are the best, and I'll be back tomorrow for the Mariners and Angels game 2 in the set. And I got one question for you. Who talks sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.